Charles, give us your analysis on the game. What you, I mean, the positives and the negatives. Bo, Charles, and I run down this, and we'll come up with our picks and totally analyze this thing. We'll get Charles's picks first, and we're going to jump Bo in here in just a minute.
Tim, if they call Jacksonville the world's largest cocktail party, then Dawsonville, Georgia tonight is the world's largest barbecue, because somebody's going to get burned. And on the offensive side of the ball, we're going to have to call. I'm going to have to call these two teams evenly, because the Tigers, they've got the offense. They've got Benji Edwards. They got Shelton Townley. They got D.Duncan. But on the other side of the football, Lumpkin County has Gabriel Jackson, D.Richardson, and D.Burton. It's a toss-up on offense. On defense, I'm going to have to go with the Tigers. One of the things that I've noticed about Lumpkin County this year, and this isn't a put-down, but any time that anybody wanted to score on Lumpkin County, if they were a competitive football team, they could put the ball in the end zone. Banks County proved that last week. It went down to the wire. Lumpkin County on top, 42-35. On defense, I got to give that one to the Tigers. On special teams, D.Burton and the Cunninghams for Dawson County, and D.Burton for the Indians. I got to give that one kind of a toss-up too. They both got good kicking games. They got good special teams, and that's evenly matched. The quarterback, what else can you say? Benji Edwards. He's probably the best quarterback in Northeast Georgia, if not in the in the state. Benji is, I mean, he's won some big ball games. We saw him at Tryon last year. They pulled the upset there. If Benji had been at the helm throughout the Lincoln County game in the state playoff last year, we might have seen a different story in the state playoff. Got to go with Benji, got to go with the Tigers. As far as depth, these two teams are pretty evenly matched. Lumpkin County doesn't have, I don't think, have quite as many kids as Dawson County, but it seems like every time Coach George Hobosell puts a player in, they can contribute to the team. So we're going to go with a toss-up there as far as depth goes. Coaching, you got to go with both teams have come in here. Coach Flaming has done a wonderful job. I mean, who would have thought this, 2 years ago? I guess it's kind of the same flip of the coin there with Lumpkin County. Who would have thought that Coach Hobosell could have come in here and taken a 1-9 football program?
Right, that's right.
And turn it around like they did. These teams are evenly matched in the coaching department. The intangibles. It's home field advantage for the Dawson County Tigers. That will be the edge tonight. And one more thing I like to throw in a little bit. Desire. And Dawson County's been to the state. They've been through some tough games last year. They've been through some heartbreakers this year. The Dawson County Tigers have the desire to win this football game. And Lumpkin County, not a knock on Lumpkin. Lumpkin is still caught up in the euphoria of winning. Another year or two down the road, Lumpkin County is going to be this type of football team. But tonight, it's the Tigers.
Got a score?
I'm going to say I like the offenses on both these teams. I like Dawson 44-40.
44-40. Go light up the scoreboards. Well, I've analyzed this thing any way you can think about it, to the nth degree. I looked at their non-region opponents. I looked at their common opponents. They're all close. You look at Appalachia. One team scored 42, one scored 43. Banks County, they put a lot of offense on the board against Lumpkin County. They scored 35. Dawson County held them to 18. White County, they both scored 35. I think Dawson County's had a little bit tougher of a non-common opponent. Of course, with East Hall and GAC, they split with them. Lumpkin yet to play those guys. But when I weigh it down, and I'll get to my score weighting here in just a second, but look at the offense. I draw it even. Dawson County has a very versatile offense. They can come at you with different looks, different type plays. Lumpkin County is pretty much two-dimensional. D.Richardson and Gabriel Jackson out of the backfield, but those two are very strong, and they can make an offense. So I drew it even on offense. Defense, without a doubt, you got to give it to the Tigers for what they did against GAC and stopping Banks County down here with fourth down, or actually with one last play with no seconds to go in the game. I like the defense of Dawson County. Special teams, David Burton is consistent, but I like Dawson County from an all-around special team aspect. They've got a good kicker. They're busting some 35-yard field goals out here earlier. Check that 45-yard field goals. Ethan Henson has really matured as a punter. He can really lay it down there, and I think that is going to be a difference if Dawson County gets into a tough situation. Quarterback, Benji Edwards, enough said. Best quarterback in Northeast Georgia, in my opinion. He reads the block better than a lot of quarterbacks I've seen in North Georgia, and he can float one up. Only got 2 interceptions this year, and he went a little light on those interceptions as they're starting to play the Star Spangled Banner, but we're going to keep the Goodson pregame show going right here. Depth, Dawson County, they played those freshmen for a long time. The sophomores, they have playing experience. Go down to coaching. I have to give a slight edge to Lumpkin County because Coach Holdesell has brought this team around from a 1-9 record. I'm reluctant to do that. Coach Fleming has done a good job. He's a great offensive mind. He comes at you with, seems like the right play when you need that play. So, but I still give a slight edge to Lumpkin County. Part of it's because I give a lot of X's to the Dawson County side too. Intangibles, Dawson County has won the big game. They have been there. They've been down to Tryon. They won up at Rabun County this weekend last year. So all that added up, I give my pick to Dawson County. Looked at the numbers. Statistically, in Tim's formula, comes up 27-24 Dawson. But I throw in another factor, and that's because the JVs played a lot in the second half this year for Dawson County. Throw another 10 on that. My prediction is 37-24. Coach Fleming says that's too many points for Lumpkin County is what he told me. Bo, your shot.
Well, you know, offensively, as you and Charles have both made points, Gabriel Jackson, D.Richardson, of course, offensively for Lumpkin County. For Dawson County, you've got Benji Edwards in that tough backfield of Shelton Townley. You're the fullback of Cliff Strickland and the tailback of D.Duncan. Now, you can say what you want to about the offense of both teams. I think they do offset a little bit, but I'm going to give the edge to Dawson County simply because Dawson County has a better passing game, and their running game is up there with Lumpkin County's. Of course, Gabriel can give the edge to the Dawson County offense. Defense, I would say, you know, it's hard for me to say this. I've been watching both teams. I mean, I've seen Lumpkin County on paper and a little bit on TV, but Dawson County has definitely got the edge of that big game with GAC to stop down here on 4th and 9 against GAC to seal the ball game. So defensive-wise is going to go towards Dawson County. Special teams have got to go with Dawsonville there. Patrick Reinhardt there in the backfield doing a good job. Him and Benji returning the ball. And quarterback, Benji Edwards. As Tim said, enough said on that. Benji is the better overall quarterback. Now, Burton can scramble out of the pocket, but so can Edwards. Edwards can pass on the move. He can run and pass. He's just a good all-around quarterback. Depth, of course, we'll go with Dawson County on that. Dawson County's got some good depth there. They play only a few players both ways as a Benji and Shelton, and maybe Chess Hamby, Dan Fowler a little bit. So depth-wise is going to Dawson County. Coaching-wise, of course, as Tim mentioned, Coach Hobb has turned this team around from a 1-9 season to be undefeated right now in the region. And overall, I tell you what, Lumpkin, Coach Hobb has done a good job. So has Coach Fleming. If you go back to last year, Coach Fleming turned the team around from 2-8, brought them 7-5, took them to the playoffs. This year, they're 6-1. I say it's even. The intangibles, as everybody's mentioned, Dawson County. As we have said, Dawson County has won the big game. They have beat, like you said, Rabun County, GAC. As the captains come onto the field, it goes to Dawson County's edge. My pick is Dawson County simply because I'm going to agree with Charles. Desire, attitude, and the will to win. That is what these Tigers have been built on all season long, the desire to win, and they have done it. They have done a great job on going to this ball field with a total attitude of wanting to win, and they've got the winning atmosphere here at Sandy Wall Stadium. And tonight, folks, Dawson County will come out victorious over Lumpkin County. I don't know if I want to pick a score or not. I told somebody 42-35, so I'm going to stick with that. That's my pick, Dawson County.
Well, you've been tuned to the All Tailgate Show, and of course, you're in the midst of the Goodson pregame report. Goodson Pharmacy, your hometown drugstore in Dawsonville. Goodson's is your only stop that you need to make for all of your pharmaceutical needs, whether it's a bottle of aspirin, cough drops, or a prescription. Phil Goodson handles every need with the concern of his customers. Stop by Goodson's Pharmacy, just west of the courthouse in Dawsonville. Also, the All Tailgate Show, of course, brought to you by our partner. If you're listening to this thing live, cable is going to be expanding in Dawson, Lumpkin, and White County. Digital cable, pay-per-view is coming to Dawson County. Expanded coverage, ESPN Classic, a lot more just piled up, ready to come out at us. Digital service not only means you can enjoy the crystal clear reception and superior sound, it means new channels and more choices for you. Hit movies on demand, commercial-free music, interactive TV. Dial 811 now to reserve your digital cable box and learn more about your power to choose. That's Alltel, the power to simplify, and now with digital TV, your power to choose. Tim Whitmire along with Charles Duncan and Bo Wilson will be joining TV here just momentarily. This game will be tape delayed this Thursday night at 7 p.m. Alltel is bringing you this game. Dawson Lumpkin, the hype is here. It's a showdown for first. Live from Sandy Walls Memorial Stadium in Dawsonville. It's Alltel's North Georgia Gridiron. Two teams with a record of 6-1. Dawson County and Lumpkin County are going to tee it up here in just a few minutes. And it's going to be a barn burner tonight. You can almost guarantee that. As I said, Tim Whitmire, Bo Wilson, Charles Duncan going to bring you all the action. Charles Duncan will be back with us at halftime. I appreciate Charles Duncan's help and coordination of the All Tailgate Show. He's hoping to get a few more players down there. But, Bo, we're ready for some football, ain't we?
I tell you what, Tim, if you look down these sidelines of the sea, I'm going to take the words of Charles Duncan, the sea of maroon is down the Dawson County sidelines. You look across the way, across from us, the stands are full of Lumpkin County Indians. The 4 portable stands they brought in for tonight's game. Over across the way, fans on the bank, right under the Sandy Walls Memorial Stadium scoreboard. I tell you what, the weather is cool. It's the perfect night for high school football on this Alltel High School Sports Network, Tim.
Exciting weekend for football, high school-wise and college-wise. This is the world's largest cocktail party down in Jacksonville. Georgia and Florida teeing it up tomorrow. Georgia Tech and Clemson. Up in South Carolina, you've got Oklahoma and Nebraska out on the plains. But tonight, it's Dawson, Lumpkin County. Elsewhere across the region, Appalachia is at East Hall. Banks is hosting Union. GAC is off tonight. And White County and Rabun County are taking it at each other later on tonight. And we're going to try to be getting some scores, updates from those games, as well as Commerce Wesleyan and the North Forsyth Central games coming up later on. Bo, a lot of talk around here about Dawson County, ranked number 9 in the state.
Let's not forget the votes they're getting from the Associated Press. If you extended the top 10 of the Associated Press, the Tigers are number 11. Lumpkin County received a vote from the Associated Press. Dawson County received 7. There's 2 votes separating Dawson County from the top 10 of the Associated Press. Your
captains are for Dawson County: Benji Edwards, number 3, Patrick Reinhardt, number 10, 74, Ian Husselbus. For Lumpkin County, it is 32, Dwayne Richardson, and number 72 for Lumpkin County is not on my roster right now. But he is one of the linemen. Not sure. We'll try to get a name for him, but he is one of the captains. Bo's going to be catching that action. But looking at the Dawson County offensive stats, it's a pretty even attack for Dawson County. Shelton Townley, 364 yards rushing. Edwards, 353. Duncan, 314. Strickland, 254. Strickland has 8 TDs. Shelton Townley has 6. Benji, 1 running. Duncan, 3. Passing, Benji Edwards, 32 for 62. 2 interceptions, both of those coming against East Hall. He has 582 yards in 3 games, 3 big games. He could well go over 1,000 yards passing, and might as well say that may be a long time since Dawson County has ever had a quarterback go over 1,000 yards. And the captains are still out there. They've just flipped the coin. It looks like Lumpkin won the toss. They're talking to Lumpkin. I'm sure they're going to defer.
Yes, they do.
Yes, they defer. So Dawson County will start off on offense. I like that.
So Dawson County, when they get the flip, they usually defer to the second half. Lumpkin County's doing that. But the Tigers, they will recede to start this first half. And Tim, as I'm going to mention here to you, it's key that the Tigers get on the board first. I think that's the key to every football game is you strike blood first and you hit pay dirt. And I think that's what the Tigers do as the maroon and gold busts through the banner that the cheerleaders have made for them. We'll go over the offense for the Tigers. First at quarterback, number 3, Benji Edwards. Number 34 is your fullback, Cliff Strickland. Number 20, your tailback, D.Duncan. Number 25, your halfback, is Shelton Townley. Anchoring the line down, number 50, Chess Hamby. Your guards are number 65, Dan Fowler. Number 55, Jonathan Hill. Your tackles are number 71, Neil Burt. Number 58, Adam Jackson. Your tight end, number 31, Levi Walls. And your split end receiver, number 7, John Kinney. Defensively, excuse me, I do not have their defense for Lumpkin County, but we'll run down their offensive starters when they get on offense. Folks, we're fixing to see some gridiron here in North Georgia, here at Sandy Walls Stadium at Dawson County in Dawsonville, Georgia. We'd like to remind you tomorrow the Moonshine Festival will be going on tomorrow. They're setting up over the now with a car show going on, but tomorrow the festivities will begin with a parade starting at 10 a.m. over at the Moonshine Festival.
I want to say hello to the pool room. They've got us on down there. Hello, the pool room. Let's cheer it up down there because we're about to have some football going on here. Here's what I'll be looking at. Lumpkin County will be moving left to right in their yellow helmets, white tops, purple pants. Dawson County in their home maroon jerseys, gold tops and maroon pants. Back deep for Dawson County. Townley and Henson. The kick is up. It is going to be taken at the 10 by Henson. Getting in the wedge, working, scoots around. He breaks open. He drives up close to the 30-yard line, and football is underway in this matchup showdown for first.
Ethan Henson with a good return there, back to the 29-yard line. They'll start there with 11:55. Henson's been the key on defense all year for the Tigers. He's had an interception the past 2 games, two against GAC, 2 key interceptions. He's a key player on defense, but here comes the Tiger O.
Dawson County coming out the power I. John Keeney split out wide to the left. Levi Walls tight to the right. Edwards up and under the center. Chess Hamby. Long count, he goes to the second man through, third man through. That's Shelton Townley, and he works up hard for about 3 yards. Lumpkin County anticipating that inside, and they stop him after about a pretty good gain there. Shelton worked up for 4 yards.
Number 10, David Burton in on the tackle. Shelton just kept moving his feet and moved up for 4 yards. That's a good run by Townley. Townley coming out of the backfield, running strong.
Dawson County breaks a huddle. Same set that'll be in this set most of the night. 3 guys right behind Benji Edwards. Edwards with a snap, looks, rolls out right, flips one down. He's got overthrows Cliff Strickland just a little bit too high. Edwards got one a little bit too high, and it floated on him.
You could say that's one of the noises well, never mind.
You can hear in the background the bells and shakers going on. GAC commented that this was a hard place to play because of the noise. When Lumpkin County gets on offense, I'm sure you'll hear it in the background.
Yes, you hear that dreaded tomahawk chop of Florida State over across the sidelines from Lumpkin County.
But that band can't play while we're snapping the ball, but we can make noise. Dawson County, 3rd down, 7. Edwards, long snap count, looks, rolls right with a keeper. He's got some running room, trying to work. He's got first down yardage, first down Dawson County.
Good run by Edwards. He got around the right side, eluding Indian defenders, and picked up the first down. 1st and 10 Tigers. I tell you what, Tim, there's that good quarterback that we'd said before the game, Benji Edwards. Enough said, he did a good job there on that carry.
Lumpkin County may have been thinking pass. It was basically 3rd down and long, but Benji sprinted right out there. Got good blocks that time from his tight end over there. That's Levi Walls, and that right tackle, Adam Action Jackson on that right side. Stack eye behind Edwards. Split out to the right is Keeney. Edwards with a snap, 1st and 10, Dawson County at the 40. Looks, keeps it into the hole there. He slipped down, but he gains maybe 1 yard.
That may have been a broken option play there. It looked like Edwards and Talon were going to try to hook up on the option, but he gains about a yard. Edwards running strong out of the backfield, too, for the Tigers.
Record crowd here at Dawson County. They're expecting 5,000. They are still pulling people in here parking, but I heard they had an alternate plan to park people up the street at Robinson Elementary, but I still see cars coming in, but everybody got here for this kickoff. Man in the slot to the left, along with Keeney. Wingback set up. One man behind Edwards. Looks, rolls, breaks in. Good tackle that time by Lumpkin County in the backfield. Busting in there was Burton. Drops Edwards for a loss.
Leading the way for Edwards with number 34, Strickland. Strickland missed the tackle there, and Edwards got brought down in the backfield. That's a loss of about 5 yards on the play.
Takes the ball back to the 36. Third down long for Dawson County, about 13. Splitting Keeney and Henson wide to the right. Also in the slot wide right is Townley. One setback behind Edwards. Passing defense for Lumpkin County. Edwards looks, quick pass over, and no good. No good. He did not get the pass over there as he was being hurried, and Dawson County is going to be punting the ball. And as we talked in the pregame, this could be key for Dawson County is their punting attack.
Looked like a little pass over to the right side to Townley. Townley couldn't come up with it. It might have been the halfback pass.
Lee is going to be back for Lumpkin County deep. He wears number 80 for Lumpkin County. Henson to punt it. Michael Lee for Lumpkin. Henson with a snap, skips back there, gets a nice punt off, floating to the right. Lee comes up, drops the ball, Dawson County on top of it. Dawson County recovers as Lee drops the ball. It's going to be first down 10, Dawson County at the Lumpkin 37-yard line. First break goes the Tigers' way.
Tim, they recovered the ball against GAC just like that on a fumbled punt. It was called back for a penalty. The very next play, they fumbled again on the punt. Tigers recovered. It led to a touchdown.
Dawson County in business here, knocking on the door. That first set of offensive downs stalled after Tommy Edwards picked up an initial first down of the game. First 10, Dawson County. Stack guy, Keeney wide to the left, tight end to the right. Look, rolling out to the left. They flip it out to Strickland. He got the ball at the 30, at the 25, juke play, cuts it inside the 20, down close, and we got a flag downfield.
Number 16 is down the sideline, so is Keeney. I don't know what the call is going to be.
Maybe Keeney hitting him in the back, blocking in the back.
It is.
And maybe bringing this one back.
Yes.
Clip, Dawson County, that's going to be a big one, going to back them up. So that penalty is more than just the 15 yards. The ball was inside the 20. It had moved 20, right about 20 yards. And moved the ball way on back from the spot. Are they going to do this from the spot of the foul?
I believe they will. Looks like he's going to. He's won a ball. That's a hurdle. That was a first down and more.
Oh, yes. Big first down yardage. But they're going to back it on up.
It's going to be from the...
Actually, Dawson County will net 2 yards because it was from the point of the foul, but it's bigger than just a 2-yard penalty. First down, 9, Dawson County. Dawson County back in business after the Lumpkin County fumble. 9:22, opening minutes of Showdown for first in Class 8 AA. Stack eye, sweep right to Shelton. Whistle in the backfield.
It's going to probably be movement on the offensive line if it's...
Looks like they may have called John Keeney jumping on the right side. So it's going back Dawson County up 5. So
yes.
Motion Dawson County. So Dawson County quickly moved downfield and it went back on the last 2 plays. Dawson County very pumped up down on the field. It was good to get those first set of downs because these kids look nervous. They did look nervous. They get out there, hit a few guys, and get the shakes. Now it's going to be first down 12, Dawson County, 9:21. The ball is at the Lumpkin 39.5. And in the slot to the right along with a split end. Dropping back, counter play, goes to Duncan. Duncan's got some running room, and he puts his hand down. He picks up an extra couple yards, so he gets it up inside the 30-yard line, so it's going to be second down short for Dawson County.
Duncan rumbling, bumbling, stumbling up the field. picked up some positive yardage for Dawson County. Be second down, about 3 to go for a first down, Tim.
That's pretty good shape after a series of 2 consecutive penalties to be standing right here. Second down, 3, Dawson County, 6:50 clock moving. Check that 8:50. Slot right, split right. Edwards looks, goes the first man through. No, Edwards keeps it, rolls, spins, works hard. He will not give up. He gets first down yardage close to the 20. Be a first down, Dawson County. Bo said in the pregame it's going to be important that Dawson County draws first blood. They're knocking on the door at the 22-yard line.
Edwards just stays on his feet like we saw back earlier in this drive, kept going, and he did there, gaining a first down for the Tigers. First and 10 from about the 21-yard line of Lumpkin County. 8:38 to go here in this first quarter. Dawson County knocking on the door.
First and 10, Tigers. Clock moving. Slot right, split right. Go to Strickland. Strickland works outside. He cuts back inside, and he gets down close to a first down. They're hitting Benji Edwards very hard. I thought it was pretty much a late hit down there. But is it first down yardage? It's going to be very close. Second down, less than 1 yard for Dawson County.
Did look like a late hit on Edwards, but wasn't called. Talking to Coach Swimming last night, this refereeing crew is from North Carolina, Hayesville, North Carolina. So they brought in a totally different refereeing crew for tonight's ball game.
Definitely a neutral crew. We've been doing some games up there in Hayesville. Dawson County looked like they moved a little early, but we snuck forward for the first down and more. First down, goal to go, Dawson County, as Charles and Bo called a big rival game up in Hayesville, North Carolina. It was Hayesville and Murphy. Great bunch of people up in Hayesville. First down, goal to goal at the 5-6 yard line. Let's call it. They'll definitely need 6. Dawson County breaks the huddle. Keeney out wide to the left. Chest Hamby up and over the ball. Stack eye behind Edwards. Edwards with a cadence. Looks, gives, keeps it. Both legs, working, tries to avoid a guy, trying to get to the corner. He gets it in. Touchdown, Dawson County.
Good run by Benji Edwards. Edwards coming to the near side here, trying to get away from Indians, and he stretched across that goal line for a touchdown, and Edwards was the key to this drive here, Tim.
Dawson County is going to line it up. I want to mention one of our sponsors tonight, the Dawson Learning Center, 706-216-2033. They currently have 2 pre-K slots now open. Also, Roger State and State Farm Insurance has moved into the DLC facility. Call them, 216-2033. Cunningham to line up the extra point. We got a penalty down there. Dawson Learning Center, creative curriculum for ages 6 to 12 years. Located just west of the Lumpkin Campground Road 53 intersection. And is run by Dawson County alumni Barry Slayton, Roger Slayton. Also partners Terry McCormick and Kitty Peters. Dawson Learning Center, as Cunningham will line up the extra point. 7:17 on the clock. Kicks up. It's good. And Dawson County is up 7-0. When you go to the polls on November 7th, think about maintaining the high quality of life we have in Dawson County. If that is one of your priorities, then you'll want to cast your vote for Bruce Royds for District 2 Commissioner. Bruce Royds is a longtime supporter and sponsor of youth athletics in Dawson County. Bruce Royds believes in building our youth's confidence and leadership through park and rec programs, preparing youth to lead Dawson County. Remember, Bruce Royds for District 2 Commissioner.
And Tim, that was a 37-yard drive started on a Lumpkin County miscue. Lumpkin County fumbled the punt. Dawson County recovered on the 37-yard line with 9:30 to go in the first half. With 7:17 to go, Edwards scampered in for a 5-yard touchdown run. The Cunningham BAT was good to give the Tigers a 7-0 lead here with 7:17 to go in the first quarter.
It's going to be interesting once Lumpkin County gets the ball on offense. They are going to be away from most of the cowbell noise. Dawson County's Carter to line it up back deep for Lumpkin County is good. Carpenter and trying to check the other number, 32, Richardson. Lumpkin County takes it inside the 5, working up into a wedge. Working out, they've got some running room, long running room. That's David Richardson. He's going to scamper down the right side. 30, 1 man to beat, 20, 10. No flags on the field. Touchdown, Lumpkin County. They answer that quick. Took it at the 5-yard line. Dwayne Richardson, David Richardson's little brother, has put Lumpkin County on the board. We talked about special teams strength. That time, Lumpkin County flexed their muscle.
He just broke through there in the middle of the Tiger special teams and scampered 95 yards for the touchdown.
Well, Lumpkin County setting up the PAT. J&J Grading is your contact for all types of grading and hauling. Sand, gravel, filter, whatever you need moved or hauled, call Jimmy Hamby at 216-3521. Burton to line up the extra point. Snap, kick is up, right down the middle, and it is good. We're tied up at 7-7 after a quick answer to the Dawson County score. Lumpkin County had a problem converting on the extra points last week, but they nailed that one, Bo.
Well, here it is, knotted at 7 apiece, 7-7. Dawson County had to work for their score. Lumpkin County comes in on special teams, takes it 95 yards. A 15-second run by little Dwayne Richardson, the brother of David.
Burton is ready to tee it up. Dawson County's reception team is on the field. Recognize one of our sponsors, Michael Hill, is a seasoned veteran in the concrete business, and that's important when it comes to foundations for your home. Michael Hill is just a phone call away for poured walls, slabs, foundations, driveways, and waterproofing. Contact Hill Concrete Foundations and Hill Concrete Construction at 706-216-3424. Hill Concrete Foundations and Construction.
I think I said Dwayne, I meant David Richardson on that return.
Yeah, David, I was saying Dwayne also.
Here's the kick. Tanley will field it. Looks like he's going to hand it off.
But he keeps it. He works up through the traffic to the 20, and he's about a half a step away from breaking one wide open. He got that one on his own. And it's going to be first down and 10 for Dawson County. Keep the offense on the field, see if Dawson County can wear down that Lumpkin County defense, which has had some holes in it as of recent weeks. Dawson County looking to answer 7-7. We're lighting it up here in Dawsonville. Dawson County going with their normal set of a stack eye split to the right. Edwards, the quarterback, goes the first man through. That's Strickland working between his guard and tackle. Jackson and Fowler picks up 2 or 3 yards. Strickland is the first man through on those plays. He's the fullback. Middle back is Duncan. Tailback is Townley.
Pick up about 6 yards in the carry, or a long 5.
Second down, short 5, maybe 4. Slot right is Duncan. Split is Keeney. Look, they give it to one man through the middle, and they pack up Strickland for no gain. So Lumpkin County's defense has come to play.
Lumpkin County's got that middle keyed on right now as Strickland's trying to get some yards but didn't. So it'll stay third down and 4 to go. No gain for Strickland.
Third down, 4 yards. Dawson County breaks one man wide to the left. Stack eye behind Edwards. Edwards with the snap count. Lumpkin County stacking it up on the line. They jump. Look like Dawson County may have drawn them.
There's a penalty flag on the field. I believe they did draw the defense off. So that's, if they did, that'll be a first down for Dawson County.
Yes, against Lumpkin County. So it'll be first and 10 Dawson County after they move the chains. Edwards is good about that.
Tiger offense has been real disciplined all year to draw the opponent's defense off, and done a great job at it.
First down, 10. Dawson County splits Keeney out to the left this time. Stack eye. Lumpkin County cheating them up on the corners. 6 men across the front. Looks. Edwards with a keeper. He's got some running room. He cuts it back. 40. He reads a block. Great read. And he is about a shoestring away from a touchdown as he gets it over midfield. He cut it back against a great block by Keeney out here wide to the left. First down, 10, Dawson County. One way to keep Jackson off the field is maintain the possession. Lumpkin County has not run a play yet, but they're tied 7-7 with Dawson County.
Dawson County's offense driving on this Indian defense. Doing a good job at it.
Split to the left. We're on the left hash mark. Dawson County. Stack I. Edwards up and under his center. Looks. Keeps it. Goes to the second man. Third man through. That's Shelton Townley. He drags a man up. That was Antonio. He drags up close to about a 5-yard gain right in front of us here, close to the 42-yard line.
Townley's burst of speed out of the backfield gets him 5, as you said, Tim. Maybe 6 on the carry.
It's going to be maybe 4 to go. Long 4. Dawson County breaks the huddle, moving at will against Lumpkin County. Stack I. They go to Townley. Townley works, stutter steps. Check if that was Duncan up close to a first down. It's going to be 3rd and short for Dawson.
There's Dawson's many options out of the backfield, Tim. They go with Townley 1 minute, back to Duncan, and then to Strickland, and then Edwards even runs the ball. And he's been the key tonight on offense for the Tigers, but those 3 men in the backfield are doing a good job tonight.
As Dawson County shares the responsibilities on offense, basically even, all within 100 yards of each other. Those 4 guys out of the backfield. As Walls shifts to tight right, we have a split right. 3rd down, Dawson County keeps it. Edwards works, spins up inside the 30 for about a 7, maybe an 8-yard gain. That offensive line on the left side opened up a hole. That was Jonathan Hill and Chess Hamby opening that one up.
There's that quick snap again by the Tiger offense. Edwards, he's just going right up the middle on this Indian defense. And the only thing they've stopped up the middle tonight is Strickland. Edwards is getting some good yardage against them.
1st and 10, Dawson County 7-7. 3:40 to go here in the opening quarter. Dawson County with the ball on the Lumpkin 30. Look, give it to Strickland on a little counter. He works. Dawson County blowing them off on the right side, just like Lumpkin County done the last 2 weeks when we watched them. Dawson County's getting penetration from the offensive line. Strickland, he had 3 before he knew it. He picks up 5 on that carry. Dawson County working quick. Clock moving at 3:12. Slot to the right, split to the right. Townley and Keeney respectively. 1 guy in the backfield. Go to Strickland. Notice a keeper by Edwards. Works, spins after he gets nailed. Looked like a late hit, nearly a spear coming in there. Coming in helmet first.
Andrew Sullins was the initial tackler on the play.
And they moved the ball back. Dawson County didn't get that great of a spot out of that, but Edwards took a shot out of that, but he'll never take a shot like he took down in Lincolnton last year. Of course, he went out with a broken leg, but he played very hard. He's a tough cookie. 3rd down, 2, Dawson County. Stack I. The noise gets up behind them. Dawson County trying to draw it. They go quick to Townley. Townley's got 1st down yardage, maybe another yard beyond that. Going right side behind Hill and Neil Burt on the right side. 1st down, 10, Dawson County. Burton Hill flipped to the strong side, being the right. Fowler and Jackson flipped to the left that time.
Tim, the Tiger offense has found something, and they're picking on it these last 2 drives. And the first one was successful in the scoring drive, and now here again, they're knocking on the door again in the red zone of Lumpkin County.
Double tights. Keeney squirts that just a little bit, maybe 2 yards off the line. Looks, patches out to Townley. Townley works inside the 10. After the completion from Edwards, he just sort of squirted that ball out of his hands. Finished it like a muscadine, didn't he?
Yes,
Man, look at the crowd here. 108 seconds remaining in the first quarter. We're knotted at 7. Dawson County knocking on the door. Ball is at the 10. 2nd down, maybe a yard. After that completion to Townley. Chess up and over the ball. Dawson County doubling up the tights. Stack I behind Edwards. Down there in no man land. Red zone offense at work for Dawson County. Go to Strickland, nothing there. Burton's getting a lot of work in there as a strong safety for Lumpkin County. Having to work hard. We'll see how that impacts him, but Gabriel Jackson sitting over there wanting to get into this ball game for Lumpkin County. This has got to be pressure for that kid.
No gain on the carry for Dawson County. It'd be 3rd down and a yard to go.
Dawson County looking for 1 yard and a 1st down. 54 seconds here in the first quarter. Dawson Lumpkin, showdown for 1st. Long snap count. Look, Tommy rolls out, flips it out. Strickland, he's got it at the 5. rolls into about the 2, first down, Dawson County.
There's a little rollout pass again, Tim. They've done it all night, and they're going to keep doing it if it keeps working. And this time it was to Strickland, last time to Townley, and that's good enough for a first down.
And Strickland done a great job catching up with that ball. He was spinning on that one. Dangerous pass down there. Lumpkin County didn't pursue well on that one. First down goal. Ball is at the 3. Dawson County double tights. Got 2 blocking backs. Robert Tucker is in there on the right side. And Dawson County moves before they set the ball. We had a wing back and a blocking back set up to the right, so we're going to back it up 5, changes our offensive strategy deep inside the red zone. We were first down and goal at the 2. They moved the ball back to the 7. 26 seconds. Dawson County's made 2 mistakes down here in the red zone. One was a clip, but they answered that with a score. 7-7. Dawson County needing points here. Better to play ahead in this game. Edwards up and under the center. Long snap count. Goes to Strickland. Strickland powers in there down to about the 2 or 3. Original line of scrimmage from this first down possession is going to bring up second down 4. And that's the end of your first quarter. And it's going to go to the other end of the field.
And this drive is brought to you by Jerry Townley Concrete and Liberty Car Wash. Residential and commercial concrete is what Jerry Townley does best. Jerry Townley's experience in the concrete business shows in his work. Contact Jerry at 706-216-3645. And don't forget to stop by the Liberty Car Wash to put a shine on your vehicle or boat. Conveniently located in the Liberty community on Highway 53. That's Jerry Townley Concrete and Liberty Car Wash.
Imagine banking anytime, anywhere, any day. United Community Bank is pleased to offer internet banking. Access account information, transfer funds, and order checks 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It's that simple. And best of all, it's free. So come by and visit us at United Community Bank and set up your free internet banking account today. United Community Bank of Lumpkin County. Community banking the way it used to be. Member FDIC.
On November 7th, Dawson County will go to the polls to elect a new commission chairman. Cecil Bennett is a lifelong citizen of Dawson County who understands the challenges of growth. Cecil Bennett served 7 of the 13 years on the Dawson County School Board as the chairman and was elected to the first Board of Commissioners in Dawson County in 1996. Cecil supports and has always supported public safety in Dawson County. Vote Cecil Bennett for commission chairman. Vote for experience, knowledge, and family values.
Dawson County knocking on the door. They've had the ball all night. Lumpkin County scored off a Dawson County kickoff. It's second down goal from the 4. Dawson County split one man wide to the right. Stack eye behind Edwards. They sweep to Townley. Townley looks, tries to get around. Lumpkin County burst in there. It was Burton knocking Townley for a loss at the 9-yard line.
Defense read that play like a book, Tim. Townley trying to come around the right side on the pitch and couldn't get anywhere on it. That's going to be for a loss.
It's going to be third down long for Dawson County. They mark it at the 9.
The loss of 4.
Dawson County got it down to the 3. A penalty backed it up 5. Strickland went in on first down to about the 4. And Lumpkin County, as Bo said, read that one. A lot of time down there on the field. Not sure what's going on. Looked like a holding call against Dawson County, so that hurts. So they're going to back the ball all the way up to the 16.
So penalties hurting Dawson County here. That's 2 in this drive for 15 yards.
3 big penalties on the night for Dawson County. So it's second down, about 17 yards for Dawson County. Second down. They're going to have 3 shots at the end zone. One of them may be a field goal. Man in the slot to the left. Split. Got a man split out to the right. Blocking back and one man behind Strickland. They go to a counter. Duncan works inside the 10. 5, spin, touchdown, Dawson County. It was D.Duncan working off a counter going behind the right side of Dan Fowler and action Adam Jackson.
We didn't need 3 downs on that as D.Duncan. Man, what a play on that as he turned around, went into the end zone, bounced in for the touchdown for the Tigers. That's a 17-yard touchdown run by D.Duncan. 13-7, 11:28 to go in this first half of play.
He works around and sort of pirouettes down around a couple of Lumpkin County defenders and works in. Cunningham to attempt the extra point. Snap, kick, up, down the middle, right down Main Street, Dawsonville. It's 11:28. Dawson County's up 14-7. Friends, if you need a castle without a hassle or a nice new pad, just respond to this ad. Call Del Connor Construction Company, builder of affordable homes since 1971. Call Del Connor at 706-216-HOME or 706-AOK-PLAN. Also on November 7th, Dawson County will have an opportunity to elect a new District 4 commissioner. Lori Clark is your Republican candidate for the District 4 commission seat. Elect Lori Clark for District 4 Commissioner, Dawson County.
It was a 79-yard drive by Dawson County, played with 2 penalties for 15 yards, but Dawson County managed to get in the end zone. D.Duncan on a great run, 17 yards out after the holding penalty for 10 yards to give Dawson County a 13-7 lead. Then Cunningham comes on and boots the PAT. Your score right now, 14-7, Dawson County.
All right, it's going to be the Richardson brothers along with Eric Good back for Lumpkin County. Joe Carter to kick it off for Dawson. Kick is up. It's floating over to Dwayne Richardson. He's going to take it. He drops the ball on the ground at the 22. Dawson County working inside. He looks, drives those big, strong legs, and Lumpkin County will have it 1st and 10 at the 35. As the teams exchange out here, I want to recognize Concord Baptist Church, one of our sponsors. The Family Place has an exciting new Sunday school class starting on November 5th. It's called the Coach's Corner. This Sunday school class is targeted for high school athletes and the challenges they may face. Come out and visit the Coach's Corner at Concord Baptist Church. Lumpkin County, first time we've seen them on offense. Pro set, dropping back. Burton keeps it, works on it, ball's on the ground. Lumpkin County picks it back up. Burton takes it over to about the 40 after he picked up 4 yards. So Dawson County's defense playing tough right now on Lumpkin County's first down. It's going to be 2nd and 5. It's 11 minutes to go here in the first half. Lumpkin breaks the huddle. They split out. Kraft to the left. Jackson and Richardson in the backfield. The fullback is Sullins. Keeper by Burton. He works, sprints out for a first down for Lumpkin County up close to midfield. Dawson County, of course, keying off Jackson. Go ahead.
Of course, Lumpkin County coming out with Burton running the ball. Burton can scramble a good bit in the backfield, and he's doing it right now, scrambling up the field and still in the backfield. But he picks up a first down on that 7-yard carry. So Lumpkin moving the ball against this Tiger defense.
First down 10, Lumpkin County, ball at the Lumpkin 48. Eye behind Burton. They signal Dawson County crowd down here below us. They go to Richardson. Richardson works. He's stacked up inside by that tough Dawson County defensive line for a short gain. Lumpkin County's got that strong offensive line. They'll blow you off the line of scrimmage. So he picks up into Tiger territory. They give him 3.
Big Richardson, they say he's the strongest man in the school. He benches 305.
He's going head-to-head without one of our strongest men, a sophomore, Robert Tucker, at middle linebacker. Slot, or actually a wing left. They sweep to Jackson. Jackson works. Dawson County works in the backfield. They tackle Jackson. Gang tackling. It was our free safety. Benji Edwards working in there, reading that one like a cheap comic book. Loss on the play brings up 3rd down, Lumpkin County. Coach Fleming said they were going to defend this game like they defended Tryon, who had a running back, strong running back like Jackson, and we shut that guy down. 3rd down, 11, Dawson County. Wing left, split right. Jackson and Richardson in the backfield. Dawson County cheats up the corners. Rolling left, looking downfield. They swing it over. Dawson County had a man step up from the hole, but they got Jackson. He's got first down yardage, cuts it back midfield. He's going to go all the way. He outruns one Dawson County man, and we tackle him at the 7.
Ethan Henson saves that touchdown right there. And I tell you what, Max Miller come up right into coverage here. He just missed the interception, but somehow the pass got in there. And
that elusive Jackson just worked in and out of the crowd down to the 6-yard line for Lumpkin County. So Lumpkin County moving the ball. Dawson County with goal line defense. First down, nose of the ball just outside the 5. Let's call it 6 to go. Split to the left. 6:58 here in the first quarter. Burton audibles, looks. gives it to Richardson. Dawson County stacks him right up. He maybe gains 1 yard. Right there on the tackle was Miller and Tucker. Second down, goal from the 5. They give him 0, maybe a half-yard gain on that. Second down from the 5 1/4. Look for Jackson on this one. Dawson County stacks up the line, shoots up the corners into the gaps. Burton looks, sweeps right to Jackson. Working out there, Dawson County works. Jackson gets in, touchdown, Lumpkin County.
Jackson comes around that right side. He's just so fast that he got in. And touchdown Lumpkin County. So here we are answering scores.
13-14, Lumpkin County will try the extra point. Burton set it up. They better hurry to get somebody in there. Clock is running. Burton to kick it. Richardson to hold it. Better hurry. Time may be running close here. Snap. Kick is up. Dawson County gets in there. Looks like it sways wide left. No good.
That could be a factor, Tim.
14-13 is the score. Betty Turner, with more than 30 years of education, business, and community service under her belt, Democrat Betty Turner is more than qualified for Dawson County Board of Education's District 2 post. Before retiring in year 2000, Turner served as the Dawson County Democratic chairwoman. She also taught in the Gainesville and Dawson County school systems. Betty Turner, hard worker, dedicated, and responsible. So cast your vote on November 7th for Betty Turner, Democrat for District 2 Board of Education. Vote. It's your privilege and responsibility.
Tim, that was a quick drive by Lumpkin County. They drove down the field 76 yards for the touchdown. Of course, that big long pass to Jackson was the key to it, got him in scoring territory, but there's a key to the game, Tim. 14-13, Burton missed the PAT, and that could be the big key.
Dawson County has Henson and Townley back deep. Ball is up, going to come up to short. Is it going to kick out of bounds? Out of bounds, flag on the play, so Dawson County will have it at the 35, went out at the 15. So Tigers will have it, 1st and 10 at the 35. 6:19 in the first half. We're glad to be with you here at Dawson County. You're listening to it live on Channel 4. You're just one click away from Channel 4 when you listen to Alltel broadcasts.
Penalty against Lumpkin County.
That was the out of bounds as a procedure penalty. So it's 1st and 10, Dawson County at the 35 of the Tigers. It was going to have an offensive game tonight. 14-13, one of them coming off special teams. Split to the right is Keeney. Edwards goes the first one through. No, he keeps it. Pitches it out. Good pitch with somebody on him. That goes to Townley. He works up over the 40. He had 2 guys over him, and he's coming up just a tad gimpy on that one as he's hobbling over to the sideline to get the call. Townley picks up 5.
Could run that option play no better. Edwards had 2 defensemen on him. Pitched it to Townley. Townley gained about 5-6 yards on the carry to be 2nd down. 5 to go for 1st down.
That is in the grasp by definition if he was passing. Split to the left is Keeney. Stack I. 2nd down, 5, Dawson County. 7:46 in the first half. Lumpkin County was 6 over. They blitz guy to the right. They go to D.Duncan. He skips over 1 guy, and he gets maybe 2 going on the left side behind Burt and Hill.
There's that combo again, Duncan, Townley, Strickland. Duncan this time, he gets about a yard on the carry.
Give him a yard and a half. 3rd down, Dawson County. Clock moving, 7:20. This first half has went by fast. Coming up at halftime, Charles Duncan will try to get some scores for us and recap first half highlights on the Goodson Pharmacy halftime show. Edwards looks, drops back, floats in the middle. He's got Keeney in and out of his hands. Hit him right on the number before he locked up. He didn't watch that one into his arms. 4th down, 4. Dawson County will have to punt.
Got to have those passes there. Here comes the Tiger punt team.
All right, Lumpkin County doesn't have anybody dropped off yet. Henson with a snap. Snap, kick is up. Long kick, angling toward the sidelines, floating downfield. Rolls inside the 20, out of bounds at the 19. We change on the field. Dawson got a situation where you need cleaning supplies that the professionals use. If so, that source is closer than you think in Dahlonega Janitorial Supply. Bertha and Melvin Murphy have stocked a complete line of janitorial supplies and equipment to meet that need. Everything from cleaning chemicals to brooms, mops, and brushes. A complete line of paper products, carpet cleaning products and machines, industrial strength vacuums, supported by a complete line of parts and accessories, all right here in Dahlonega. Dahlonega Janitorial Supply, 868 Highway 52 East in Dahlonega, 864-8747. First and 10, Lumpkin County. They sweep it to Jackson. Jackson works, breaks one tackle, nearly breaks a second. After he gains 2 or 3 yards, they're sweeping him to the right. So it's going to bring up second down. He got 5 out of that.
Key now, Tim, is if the Tiger defense can hold Lumpkin County's offense, as they did us just a few minutes ago, we are up by a point, 14-13, with time running down in this first half.
Dawson County moved it quick. Their first 2 possessions to score. Last one stalled out here after they got a benefit on their first drive. As Lumpkin County looks, they drop. Burton works around the end, up close to a first down. He may be just shy of it. See where they spot it. Patrick Reinhardt in on the tackle, brings up third down. Let's see where they spot it. They're going to bring the chains out for this one.
Burton doing a good job coming out of a quarterback slot for him on the running game. Coming up, gaining some positive yards. He's close to a first down, Tim.
They come out, the official stretched the chain. I believe he does have it. Let's see. Oh, just maybe 2 inches shy. Brings up third down, inches. It'd be time for these cowbells to get ringing over here in Dawson County. Might throw Lumpkin County off a kilter or two. Haven't seemed as loud up here tonight, have they?
Sure hasn't.
Third down, half of a yard. Lumpkin County going to stack it on the inside. Official steps out. Tiger stacking it up with them. And they drop the ball. Burton picks it back up. I wonder if they're thinking fumble-rooski. So Burton picks up the first down, 1st and 10, Lumpkin County. 60 on the tackle for Dawson County. That was Zach Blair. First down, 10, Lumpkin, ball just inside the 35. Caught the 34 of Lumpkin. Lumpkin moving right to left here in the second quarter. They go to D.Richardson. He works, drives up in there. Holes being blown open by that strong offensive line of Lumpkin County, of Chester, Abernathy, Case, Walden, and Bentley.
Richardson, of course, Richardson diving through. Good gain by him. 6 yards on the carry. Be second down and 4 to go.
5-18, 14-13. Dawson County with a 1-point lead. Lumpkin County breaks the huddle. Wing to the left, split to the left. Look, they sweep to Gabe. Gabe works out, working off a block. He eludes one guy. Knocked out of bounds just over the 50 for a first down yardage into Dawson County territory. Gabe just gets around that corner very quick.
First down for Lumpkin County.
Lumpkin moving the sticks once again at the 48 of Dawson County. 5 minutes here in the first half. Charles Duncan coming up at halftime to recap first half scoring. And what happened last week across Region 8AA. Lumpkin County, oh, ball on the ground. Let's see who's got it. Ball on the ground. Looks like Dawson County may have it.
This is big. This is big.
Big play right here. Let's see who's got it. Dawson County has the ball as the exchange from Richardson and Burton didn't happen. 4:53. Lumpkin County with 2 turnovers. Let's see if Dawson capitalizes this time.
That's the key. Last time, you remember, Tim, the fumble punt resulted in points for Dawson County. Tigers on Lumpkin on their own 45. 4:53 to go in this half. If anybody can eat up time, it's this Tiger offense. Let's see if we can get in the end zone.
Clock moving inside 5. 14-13. Tigers up by 1. Stack eye split left. Edwards takes a snap, looks with a keeper, works back behind his left side, gets little of nothing over behind the left side, maybe one. Let's see where they mark the ball. Half of a yard, if anything. Clock moving. Dawson County will eat up the entire clock as much as they can to keep Lumpkin off the field. They want to go up by a touchdown because Lumpkin gets the ball when they come out of the half. Barn burner in Dawsonville. Stack eye behind Edwards. Looks, rolls right, flips it over to Strickland. Strickland, oh, turned around. Burton got a little bit of a hand on it, so it's going to ring up 3rd down, 10. Lumpkin County causing some confusion on the Dawson offense. Lumpkin's defense come to play this week.
That pass has been successful for the Tigers in the first quarter, but right now it wasn't. As you said, Tim, Strickland got kind of turned around on that pass.
Well, the receivers are not catching the Edwards balls. He's thrown a couple out there. Split to the left, slot to the left, 3rd down, 10, Dawson County. Edwards long snap count looks. Quick pass over the middle to Walls. Walls has it for 1st down yardage. Let's see if they give him the yardage. He caught it inside the 45 to the 44. 1st down yardage, it appears.
That's a big catch for Levi Walls right there. He coming over the middle there, and to 1st and 10 Tigers, Tim. And like I was saying, Walls, he's in this year. He didn't play last year. He's a junior, and he can catch the ball with any of them. It's just like his hands are nothing but, I don't know, glue.
1st down, 10 Tigers. Inside 4 minutes. Stack eye. Split short to the left. Keeney dropping back, rolling. Right, flips over to Schultz. Schultz got it at the 40. Cuts back in, 45 hits. Goes down at the 32. Does this go out of bounds? They stop the clock. Is it 1st down yardage? Yes, it is. They'll move the sticks. 3:40, Dawson County moving it. Lumpkin County has committed 2 turnovers. The Tigers scored once. They're in process of a drive right now as a result of a Burton fumble as he's attempting to go to Richardson. 3:34, clock moving, 1st and 10 Tigers at the 33-yard line. Split to the right, Keeney. Stack eye. Look, counter play. Duncan works inside the 30 down to about the 27.
Gain of about 5 on the carry, Tim.
Sullen's on the tackle. 2nd down, 5, 3:07, clock moving.
Tigers moving the ball. They're in Indian territory. You said 3 minutes to go.
14-13. This first half is flew by. We've waited all week for this thing, anxiously. Edwards looks, rolls right. Keeper all the way around the corner. Nobody caught that one. Cuts in, spins, goes down at the 12. We had the defensive end on the left side suckered in. Edwards run right by him. He could have patted him on the bottom, but Edwards picks up the 1st down close to the 10. 2:43. Dawson County knocking on the door. After the big Edwards run, they're marking it at the 13.
Good carry by.
1st down, 10. Stack eye split wide to the left is Keeney. Wall shifts to tight left. Lumpkin backs that defensive end off. Look, inside, feet inside. I think that went to Strickland for maybe a couple yards. Clock is moving. Dawson County trying to work this thing down to double-digit time. Lumpkin can score fast. We've seen them score fast last week against Banks County. Inside 2 minutes, 2nd down, 7. 1:58, 1:57 and a half. Stack eye Edwards. With a count, looks, gives it to Schelt. Schelt works off the left side, close to midfield, down close to the 10. Inside the 10, 9-yard line, 3rd down, 5.
Tigers just eating clock. 1:30 to go here in this first half. They are in field goal range for either Carter or Cunningham.
Dawson County splits it. They want 7 out of this. Stack eye, tight right, split short to the left. They want to get it on that left side of the field. Look, Edwards rolls the right, flips it into the corner, wide open, Le.Walls, wide open, touchdown, Dawson County, wide open. He could have sat back there, opened up a picnic basket, and he did to catch that one. Touchdown pass to Walls, set up after the turnover by Lumpkin County. That makes it 20-13 with 69 seconds.
And he was the key to this drive, too, as he converted on that 3rd down and 10 pass across the middle, Tim.
Good thing to remember. 69 seconds to go in the first half. Dawson up 20-13, trying to add one to it. Cunningham for the extra point. They're going to spot it in a pile of sand. Kicks up, down the middle, right down East 1st Street, right by the Dawsonville pool room. That extra point goes. 21-13. It's time that you heard a voice in Dawson County in the Georgia legislature that is strong. Important issues face the citizens of Dawson and Hall counties. With the phenomenal growth we are experiencing, we need someone who can make sure our area receives its fair share of funding and support from our state. You deserve a state representative who knows his district and the people he serves. Put Randy Chester's proven leadership and clear view on the future to work for you. Elect Dawson County and Hall County District 19 representative as Randy Chester, a candidate who knows his district and the people he serves.
A 55-yard scoring drive by the Tigers. Of course, as I mentioned before the break, D.Walls key to that, converting a 3rd down and 10 pass play over the middle to get a 1st down, and then he gets the reception, the 9-yard touchdown pass to D.Walls. Your score, 21-13, courtesy of the Cunningham TAC. That was a 3.5-minute drive by Dawson County.
Carter to set this thing up. 1:09 remaining in the first half. Richardson's and Eric Good standing at the 5 and 10-yard line. Carter's kicks up. It squirts short midfield. Lumpkin County goes down, covers it up at the 35.
That was a smart play by the Tiger special teams, making them down at got a minute 8. Of course, they can score quickly.
Man, can they score quickly. As they exchange it out on the field, we want to mention Steve Gooch is a candidate for Lumpkin County Commissioner. Lumpkin County is recognized as one of the most desirable places for people to live. We must do all we can to preserve that quality of life that we enjoy as growth occurs. Please help make a difference for Lumpkin County. Vote Steve Gooch, County Commissioner, on November 7th.
Looks like the Indians are going to come out running here. Let's see what they do.
68 seconds. Richardson sweeps over to Jackson. Dawson County works back. Edwards has him. He breaks loose. He tries to cut cross field. He works through a gap. He's got some running room, wasting a lot of clock. Dawson County tackles him. Took it down to 55 seconds. Dawson County had him dead to rights, but he pulled away out of Benji Edwards' tackle for a loss to gain 4.
All I can say is thank goodness for Ethan Henson. Ethan saved the touchdown there as he come all the way to the near side, then went back to the far side, and Henson was right there for him. He picks up about 4 yards. There's the timeout on the field. Don Roberts. Sound data indicates our county's population will grow from 19,000 to 60,000 residents by 2020. Through planning and controlling this explosive growth, Don will preserve the beautiful area and our way of life. Don Roberts is the most qualified to lead Dawson County. Elect Don Roberts, Dawson County Commission Chairman. Back to We the People. Also, Altel, the power to simplify. Altel cable is going digital. Digital cable service not only means you can enjoy crystal clear reception and superior sound, also means new channels. Altel, the power to simplify.
2nd down, 7 for Lumpkin County. Dropping back is Burton, looking, plenty of time. Dawson County trying to defend. Dawson County steps up as Burton works to midfield, actually just beyond the 40 for a 1st down at 40 seconds. Dawson County in the nickel. Burton scramble for yardage. Lumpkin County's offense has had very little time on the field. Look at the people on the bank. Reinhardt with the tackle. 1st down, 10 for Lumpkin at the 43.
Clock running, 35 seconds to go in the first half. Lumpkin moving.
Lumpkin with 2 timeouts. He split Gabriel wide to the left. We've seen this set against Union County. They pass it out to him. He tries to elude one blocker. He does. No, they tackle him down. Comes back across field. He's got a block. Benji Edwards catches up to him, tackles him down for no gain after the completion.
I tell you what, Tim, Terry Thomas with one arm almost took Jackson down there. He got away from him. Thank goodness for Edwards. Edwards come by, gain tackle from behind. It's 2nd down. Or is that 3rd? Yes, it is 2nd down, about 9 to go, Tim.
On November 7th in Lumpkin County, you'll have an opportunity to vote for Michael Chastain for probate judge. Michael Chastain has experience in the laws that govern us. Vote Michael Chastain for probate judge in Lumpkin County on November 7th. Clint Smith has gained the respect of Georgians with his work in the Georgia Assembly. On November 7th, vote to return the true conservative voice for North Hall and Dawson counties back to the state capitol. Vote Clint Smith and re-elect him to District 19 House of Representatives. Clint Smith, the true conservative voice for North Hall and Dawson counties. Second down, 9 out of the timeout, 13 seconds. Gabe split out wide to the right. They look to counter. No, they do counter. They get to D.Jackson or D.Richardson, but there's a flag on the play, a hold on that one as it takes it down to 7 seconds. Dawson County is tough inside 10 seconds, aren't they?
They sure are. It was second down, 9. There's a flag on the play. I think he's going to be holding. It is, because the referee will be talking to Dawson County, so it's going to be against Lumpkin County. It's good enough for a first down. It is a hold, and that'll back them up 10 yards.
So it'll stay second down with 7 seconds. If you listen to us live down at the pool room, if we win this thing, are you going to ring the alarm down there? Blow some dust out of that thing. If Dawson County wins, I'm sure this town will be on fire, as Dawson County traditionally makes a trip around the courthouse in the bus. So keep that in mind as the team would come through if they win. They do that traditionally. 1 second on the clock, timeout on the field.
It is time that your voice was heard in the Georgia legislature. Important issues face the citizens of Dawson and Hall counties. With the phenomenal growth we are experiencing, we need someone who can make sure our area receives its fair share of funding and support from our state. You deserve a state representative who knows his district and the people he serves. Put Randy Chester's proven leadership and clear view of the future to work for you. Elect Randy Chester, Georgia House of Representatives, District 19, Dawson, Hall counties. A candidate who knows his district and the people he serves.
Candidate for Lumpkin County Commissioner is Charlie Ridley. Charlie Ridley is proud to be a sponsor of Lumpkin County football. Go Indians. Vote Charlie Ridley for Lumpkin County Commissioner on November 7th. Back to action here. 1 play left here in the first half. 13-21. Dawson County on top. Second down. The down doesn't matter right now. They split a guy wide to the left. That's Gabriel, 1 man to the right. They go with the counter. That's Richardson. He's working through the traffic, trying to get out. Got a block. Dawson County tackles. They hold. They will go to halftime with a 21-13 lead. I want to recognize 3 other sponsors here before we go to halftime. Paul Payne has had 15 years experience in the magistrate court. He is dedicated to the principle that an independent, fair, and competent judiciary will interpret and apply the laws that govern us. Re-elect Judge Paul Payne, Chief Magistrate.
For the past 3 years, Billy Carlisle has worked hard to improve Dawson County. Carlisle has collaborated with other sheriffs to develop the North Georgia K-9 Task Force, and he has begun the Inmate Trust Fund. Since he took office, the number of employees has grown from 30 to over 60. In 1991, Carlisle helped to begin the DARE program in Dawson County schools and serves as the department's first DARE school resource officer. Re-elect Billy Carlisle, Dawson County Sheriff, leading by example. Julie Hughes-Nix has worked to improve the quality of life in Dawson County. She is committed to bringing excellence to all county departments. Nix has worked to create a committee to establish animal control policies. If re-elected, Ms. Nix will continue to serve Dawson County in an ethical and professional manner. Re-elect Julie Hughes-Nix, County Commissioner, striving for excellence in government. Those are your sponsors for tonight's ball game. We appreciate each and every one of you sponsoring the Lumpkin versus Dawson game. Now we're going to turn it over to Charles Duncan. He's got halftime stats and other regional scores for you on the Goodson's Halftime Reports.
And you're tuned to the Goodson's Halftime Show. Your hometown drugstore in Dawsonville is proud to be a continuing sponsor of Dawson County sports. One of the great things about Goodson's is that hometown environment. Like drugstores of old, you can visit with your friends while taking care of your pharmaceutical needs. Stop by and see Phil and Wanda and all the gang at Goodson's Pharmacy, just west of the Courthouse Square on Highway 53 East, or west in Dawsonville. Goodson's Pharmacy, 265-2020. Now we're going to go to Charles Duncan. Charles Duncan has the Goodson halftime show.
Hello again, everybody. That was an exciting first half with the Dawson County Tigers coming out on top, 21-13. It's a seesaw battle right now, and we're going to give you a rundown of some statistics right here. The game started off with the scoring drive started off at 7:17 left to go in the first quarter, and Benji Edwards ran in from 5 yards out. PAT from Brandon Cunningham put the Tigers on top 7-0. Like lightning, the Lumpkin County Indians came right back at them. David Richardson, the younger brother of Dwayne Richardson, returned the kickoff 95 yards in for the score. David Burton knotted the score up at 7, and the show was on. With 11:28 left to go in the second quarter, Dawson County came back quick. D.Duncan rambled in from 18 yards out on a play that had seen the Tigers backed up by penalties, and Derek scrambled, evaded, and scored to put the Tigers up 13-7. The kick from Cunningham made it Tigers 14, Indians 7. Not to be denied, the Lumpkin County Indians came back quick with 6:19 left to go in the second quarter. Gabriel Jackson, the name that we haven't heard much from tonight, ran in from 6 yards out. A big play on that drive. David Burton connected with Jackson for 46 yards to set up the score. That put the Tigers up, left the Tigers up ahead 14-13. Burton's kick was wide to the right. That left the Tigers on top again, 14-13. And as the clock was winding down in the second half, Levi Wall snared a pass from Benji Edwards at 7 yards, and the score as the Tigers began to break away from the Indians, 20-13. Cunningham added the extra point, giving the Tigers a 21-13 lead. Statistically, Benji Edwards has done it all tonight. He's 10 carries, 65 yards. He scored from 5 yards out. Derek Duncan is 5 carries, 42 yards for the Tigers, and the big play was an 18-yard scoring run. Edwards can do it from the air. He's 5 of 8 tonight for 49 yards with a TD pass to Levi Walls of 7 yards. On the flip side of the coin, the Lumpkin County Indians have been stymied tonight offensively. Gabriel Jackson, who averages well over 150 yards a game rushing, 6 carries tonight, 23 yards in the first half. He has scored from 6 yards out. His running mate, Dwayne Richardson, 4 carries, 18 yards. That's been the story for the first half. The Tigers up by 8, and looking forward to another barn-burning half here as the fans here, it looks like the Lumpkin County Band of Gold out there playing right now. It has to be. There's purple on their clothing. And here's Bo Wilson.
Thank you, George. This halftime report has been brought to you by Goodson's Pharmacy, your hometown drugstore. Your hometown drugstore in Dawsonville is Goodson's Pharmacy. Goodson's is the only stop you need to make for all of your pharmaceutical needs. Whether it is the bottle of aspirin, cough drops, or a prescription, Bill Goodson handles every need with a concern for his customer. Stop by Goodson's Pharmacy just west of the courthouse on Highway 53 in Dawsonville. That's Goodson's Pharmacy at 265-2020. Your score at halftime, Dawson County leads this thing 21-13 in Charles. Dawson County tonight has come out, scored first like we mentioned in the pregame show, and the offense has taken advantage of the Indian miscues.
They have, and that's been the key to Lumpkin County's season thus far. Is they have not been a team to be that makes mistakes. David Burton has lost the ball 3 times tonight. He's got it back twice. that when it really counted. But one big turnover right there late in the first half, and the Tigers capitalized, Bo.
Let's not forget, though, Lumpkin County will be getting the ball to open the second half of play. They're down by 8 points, 21-13. Of course, that missed field goal will probably come back to haunt them if Dawson County wins this ball game. But in the second half, Dawson County's defense is having trouble stopping Jackson in the first half. Jackson's get some good yards. They stopped him twice for a couple of losses, but Jackson is just going all over the place. He's coming, if you counted yardage from east to west, he would have a bunch. He's been coming to the near side, going back to the far side, and trying to pick up yardage. He's gained 4 or 5 yards on those carries, but Jackson is key for Lumpkin County.
Exactly, Bo. Like I said, here in the first half, they held him 6 carries, 23 yards. But if you count the east-west yardage, he's got a ton. That's going to be the key in the second half, is to see if Dawson can contain him on those east and west runs. He's got the ability to break one long.
I tell you what, that last play that Jackson ran, if it wasn't for Ethan Henson over there to the far side of the field that brought him down, that would have been a touchdown, and we'd possibly been tied here. But thank goodness we stopped him there. But as you mentioned, the east-west running, he's surely going to get a hole somewhere if he keeps doing that in the second half.
Yes, yeah, Bo, and on that little screen pass that we saw from Burton, I think it was the Indians' third or fourth drive, Gabriel Jackson took something and made something out of nothing. And he scrambled 46 yards, putting the Indians in scoring position and keeping them as close as they are right now.
Of course, another offensive key for Lumpkin County is David Burton. Burton's done a good job tonight coming from that quarterback position and gaining the positive yardage, and has gained a lot of yards tonight, I guess, from doing that play right there, just the quarterback sneak.
That's correct, Bo. There's something going on there. I'm not exactly sure if it's in the handoff, if the handoff from the center to the quarterback. Burton's having some troubles holding on to the football tonight. Who knows? I mean, we're looking at Kurt Warner in the NFL, that banged-up thumb of his. Maybe David Burton has a banged-up thumb or banged-up hand. He's having trouble holding on to the football tonight, and that could be key in the second half.
You're exactly right. He sure is. Lumpkin County, of course, didn't complete a pass last week in their ball game against Banks County, that thrilling win at J.P. King Memorial Stadium. But Edwards, of course, tonight is a key for Dawson County. He's 5 for 8, 49 yards, doing a good job on that little rollout pass to Strickland to Townley. A couple of times it's been dropped, but they're doing a good job there.
That's right, Bo. And Benji's running the ball, and that's no secret. Benji's a scrambler. He's also a thrower. But tonight, he's been dominant. 10 carries, 65 yards. He's got that 5-yard touchdown run, but he's really had some key runs. I mean, those third down and 1, those little keepers, and he's picking up 5 and 10 yards a carry on those little keepers, Bo.
Of course, as we mentioned, Burton, Edwards does a good job coming from that quarterback slot and keeping the ball and running it up for positive yardage. He's doing a good job, as you mentioned, rushing tonight. Also, the passing across the middle. Levi Walls converted that play right here late in the first half. They're over the middle for the first down, and that was on their way to another touchdown score. He also capped the drive with a 9 to 10 yard touchdown reception from Edwards. Dawson County needs to keep doing what they were doing in the first half, maybe tying down a little bit defensively. Lumpkin County's got to find a way to get on the scoreboard. They have 13 points in this first half, but turnovers have plagued them. If they can hold on to the ball, they can try to get back into this ball game. But as you said, if Dawson County keeps playing like they did, it could be a blowout here at D.Walls Stadium. Your score at halftime while the Dawson County Marching Band performs. 21-13, Dawson County leads with 6:30 to go. We'd like to remind you to drop by Dawsonville tomorrow and Sunday as the Mountain Moonshine Festival. It will be underway 10 o'clock a.m. The parade with your marshal, Bill Elliott. He will be the marshal of tomorrow's parade. That starts at 10 a.m. That is the Mountain Moonshine Festival in downtown Dawsonville, Georgia. We'd like to say a big hello again to the Dawsonville Pool Room down on East 1st Street in Dawsonville. This halftime report has been brought to you by Goodson's Pharmacy. Your hometown drugstore in Dawsonville is Goodson's Pharmacy. Goodson's is the only stop you need to make for all of your pharmaceutical needs. Whether it is a bottle of aspirin, cough drops, or prescription, Phil Goodson handles every need with a concern for his customer. Stop by Goodson's Pharmacy just west of the Courthouse Square on Highway 53 in Dawsonville. That's Goodson's Pharmacy, 265-2020, your hometown drugstore. And we have a quick score here just brought in at the half.
Bo, Rayburn County is leading the White County Warriors in the first half, 13-0. Rayburn County, I guess, has had what most folks would call a disappointing season. White County has had a season that most folks expected. They're a young ball club, but once again, Rayburn County leading 13-0 in the first half.
That's, of course, no big surprise. White County is struggling this year, as Charles mentioned. Rayburn County 13-0. Let's run over some more scores. Union County 14, Banks County 6. In the first quarter, Commerce 14, Wesleyan 0. That's the battle of the state-ranked teams. Wesleyan and Commerce both ranked in the state. Forsyth Central and North Forsyth knotted at half at 14 apiece. That should be a good game over there in Coal Mountain, Georgia. 4:51 to go, 21-13. 21-13 to go here before second half action. We'll listen to the Dawson County Marching Band.
And we're back here at halftime as it wraps up. 1:17 before halftime. We're waiting for the teams to come out. Bo Wilson is somewhere down on the field trying to bring in some coaches and see if we can get a comment down there. He is down working amongst the band right now. 1:02, as we said, halftime scores from around the region. As we're waiting both teams to come out, they better hurry for 1 minute. Rayburn County is up on White County 13-0. Union County 14-6 on top of Banks. Commerce over Wesleyan 14-0. They're going to add 3 more minutes back onto the clock, I understand. Forsyth Central and North Forsyth tied up at 14-14. Appreciate Brother Ed Hill down at Concord, one of our sponsors, phoning in those scores. Also want to say hello to everyone down in Dawsonville that's getting ready for the Moonshine Festival. All the proceeds will go to Starbright, so come on out and eat. You can eat well at the Moonshine Festival. I was checking out some of the food booths going up down there. We talked to Rhonda and Gordon of Starbright before the game tonight, talking about some of the activities that are going on in that. So come on out and support Starbright, and hello to everyone down at the pool room who's tuned in to Alltel's North Georgia Gridiron here at Sandy Walls Memorial Stadium. As we said all week, it's the showdown for first. Dawson right now is up 21-13 on Lumpkin County. Also want to invite everyone to tune in every week for the Alltel Sports Show as I recap all the action around Northeast Georgia in football. Basketball is going to be coming up. We're going to be covering the scores on that weekly, and also North Georgia College and State University basketball is going to be starting up November 3rd. They're both going to be taking on Berry. One team's on the road. That's the women. They're going to be playing over in Berry, and the North Georgia men are going to be back in Dahlonega playing Berry. So that's coming up, and we will be bringing you a full schedule, not a full schedule, but a very good schedule of North Georgia basketball games coming up next year. And we look forward to working with Coach Dunn and Coach Watson up there. Remember, we here at Alltel followed the Lady Saints all the way to the Nationals last year as they went to the Elite Eight. So we'll be working with them. But here it's football season, and we're positioning for state playoff broadcast. We have one more broadcast this season, and it's going to be White County and Towns County next week live. Charles Duncan and I will be there. And Bo Wilson, I believe, has got Coach Fleming down on the sideline. Bo?
May I have I'm here with Coach Fleming down the sideline. Coach, we're up 21-13 at the half. What's the key to second half for your ball team?
Well, hopefully we won't give them an easy one. You know, they had that big kickoff return after we had momentum, and we weren't pleased about that, but it's going to be a battle, and we think we've got to be able to stop them a couple of times on defense and maintain the football on offense, and that's what we're going to go with the whole game.
All right, Coach, thank you. Good luck second half. It's Bo Wilson down here on the sideline with head coach Jeff Fleming. We're going to try to get Lumpkin County's head coach in just a second.
And, of course, that's Bo Wilson working extra duty. We got him running all over the field as the captains are coming back. Just shortly before the second half starts, Bo Wilson's working his way across this very crowded end zone. Man, it's a great crowd here tonight. I don't know what the attendance is, but it has got to be a record. This is the most people I've ever seen in this place. And, you know, there were people wondering, you know, was this going to be the game that we were going to open up the new stadium? But, you know, the players wanted to play it on this grass. They wanted to win it here. Dawson County is 7-0 since that North Forsyth loss last year. North Forsyth went on to state. So, excitement going on all around Northeast Georgia and Lumpkin County, of course, already in state as the captains work back to the middle. I'm not sure if Bo has tracked down Coach Hobbitzel, as he is a fast walker. We didn't get to talk to him before the game. Coach Hobbitzel in his first year from Lumpkin County has done a miraculous job with our neighbors to the north. Had a tough season last year and come firing back, and I'm sure he's given his team some advice on this Dawson County team. Dawson County's offense spent most of the time on the field. Lumpkin County scores quick, they move quick, as both teams are doing stretches down in the right end zone. Of course, Dawson County will be kicking off to start the second half to Lumpkin County. So Lumpkin will get the ball down 8. You know they're going to try to go for 2 if they score this thing. And Bo may be working his way back up to the stands as we're getting close to starting this thing, as the coaching staff for Lumpkin County is getting ready to start the second half, and the Tigers come firing out. We appreciate all of our sponsors who bring you Dawson County and Lumpkin County football. We had a record 23 sponsors this week. 23 sponsors. Lumpkin County down 8 points. For Lumpkin County to get back in this thing, there's only one thing these guys can do, and that's run Gabriel. Gabriel right, Gabriel left. Dawson County keying off him. He's had a couple big runs, one of them coming off a pass, but Dawson County has defended well. But Dawson County has maintained the clock all night long. As this timeout is going forever, as we have 24 minutes of playing time left here to one of these teams will be in sole possession of first. If Dawson County wins, they'll both have an identical record, but Dawson County would own the tiebreakers with GAC and Lumpkin County. As we get back to action here, great halftime coverage on the Goodson Halftime Show with Charles Duncan and Bo Wilson. Bo Wilson, of course, caught Coach Fleming as we're ready to tee it up here in the second half. The second half is underway. Going to be taken by Good at his 7-yard line, working up into the crowd, working, and Dawson County defends aggressively about the 25. It's going to be down at the 26-yard line. First down, 10, Lumpkin County to start off the second half. Charles Duncan right on top of it with all of our halftime stats, and we have the score from Northeast Georgia coming in here. And a full suite of scores. We hope to have some more of those at the end of the game. Lumpkin County breaks the huddle. They split Lee out wide to the left. They got Sullins as the wingback goes in motion. They sweep right to Jackson. Jackson works, finds a seam, quickly gets out to the corner, breaks one, running down the sideline, breaks one tackle, and he goes out of bounds. That quick, Lumpkin County is past midfield. First down, 10, Lumpkin County. Probably get ready, folks, for the G.Jackson show. As Burton gets direction from an offensive coordinator, brings it back to the huddle as they just now set the chains. And that will start the clock as, well, actually it won't start the clock as Jackson run it out of bounds. Lumpkin does not want that clock to move. They want to keep possession as long as they can. Same set, splits to the right, man in motion. A sweep right to Gabe. Gabe looks, we got a hole they missed right in front of us. Jackson gets, no, they did get the hole. And Jackson goes out of bounds, knocked out by Henson, short of the first down, but watch the call. Looks like it's going to be holding against Lumpkin County. So it'll bring up first down and probably from the point of the foul, holding from Lumpkin. Face mask Dawson, offsetting penalty, so they'll play this one over. Dawson County lobbying against that call. I didn't see a face mask as it come close over here. Not sure about that one.
Left the game late on the play.
So we'll start this one over again. First down 10 at the 49 of Dawson County for the Indians. They split out lead to the left. David Richardson, the wingback. David and Gabriel, they drop back to pass look. Working out is Richardson. He drops the ball. Now check that wasn't Richardson. Burton drops the ball. Looked like they were going to pass. Is trying to streak David Richardson down the field. He got behind the defenders, but Burton just put the ball on the ground.
Look for Jackson here on this next play, Tim.
Second down, 15. Look for Jackson every play. Dawson County's defended the tackles inside pretty well. Gabe Jackson quickly got this ball from the 26 all the way up to cross the midfield. They sweep right to Jackson. Jackson works against the grain. Dawson County tackles him, and we got a flag in there holding Lumpkin County, so they'll back this one up again. Dawson County defended well after Jackson picks up. I say they defended well. He picked up 5. You know, defending 5 yards on Jackson's pretty good. Second down. They'll remain second down. They're going to probably back Lumpkin up further inside 11 minutes. Appreciate all of our sponsors and the great response we had this year. With so many sponsors, we didn't know if we'd get a full suite of advertising run, so we're giving you the bonus. It'll also be on television next week, so you're getting double on your money. And we'll definitely have a bigger crowd watching next week from both schools. Second down, 20, as it's the penalty is assessed from the point of the foul. Second down, 20 for Lumpkin County. They're retreating after they quickly move forward. Tight, or check that split right in close here on the right. They put David Richardson in. Burton drops back. Pressure by Tucker. Squirts him out of the pocket. Dawson County sacks him. Pressure that time by Husselbus and Tucker.
Big Tucker come through first, ready to Husselbus' side. Husselbus was there, and Tucker came over to help the tackle. Another huge loss for Lumpkin County. That's going to bring up, let's say, third down and a mile to go.
In 25. Loss of 5 on that one. As Dawson County defended that well. Great pressure. That Dawson County defense has come alive, but as Dawson County is being aggressive, watch Jackson who can burst it out and get on the corner. Third down long. 10 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Sweep right to Jackson. He gets some good blocks out there. Dawson County defends well. He breaks one, and he goes out of bounds. No, he doesn't go out of bounds. He's got first down yardage and more. He will go all the way. He thought he stepped out of bounds, but Jackson goes 64 yards for a Lumpkin County touchdown. Kid would not go down. It was 3rd and 25. Remember that one.
Let him get on the sideline. He kept going. (21-19). Let's see if Lumpkin County goes for 2 here.
I'm sure they will. Down 2. Wow, I thought he went out of bounds over there. Dawson County had him dead to rights over there about 2 different times. That just sparks this Lumpkin County offense who can score quick. Lumpkin going for 2. Dropping back. Burton with a keeper looks, rolls. He's got to beat a man to the corner. He gets in, and they score it and tie it up 21-21. New ball game here, new momentum. Lumpkin County ties this thing. The Dawson Learning Center in Dawson County has 2 pre-K slots still available. Call them at 216-2033. Creative curriculum for ages 6 to 12 years. Also, don't forget, Roger Slayton State Farm Insurance has moved to the Dawson Learning Center facility just west of the Lumpkin Campground Road and 53 intersection in Dawsonville.
That was a 73-yard drive with Gabriel Jackson eating up most of it. He had a 64-yard touchdown run. The lead after the 2-point run by David Burton. 21-21, 9:43 to go in this third quarter. As you mentioned, Tim, a whole new ball game. Now the key is, though, can the Tiger offense drive back down the field and put the ball in the end zone?
The thing is, Gabe probably had more yards than that drive was for because the penalty kept backing up, and he got it all back in one big run. Back deep for Dawson County is Shelton Townley and Ethan Henson. Up backs are Strickland and Nichols. Kicks up. Townley takes it at the 5, working into the wedge. Looks, breaks, squirts in there, stutter steps, and gets up over the 25-yard line.
There's a penalty fussing at a Lumpkin County player. Let's see if it's on Lumpkin County here.
Yes, they're pointing out a Lumpkin County player.
There's another one.
There's another one. That's a big one. Right into the Lumpkin County crowd. They done some mouthing down there, and they're just going to tack penalties on penalties. Personal foul against Lumpkin County. Depending on what was said, there's 2 flags went quick on Richardson. He may, as officials, I'm not sure what they're going to do with this one. He was right into the official's face on that one. 2 penalties. This will give Dawson County great field position and some momentum. It's a personal foul. Mark this one off 15 to the 40. Then they had a dead ball foul on Lumpkin County. Unsportsmanlike conduct. That'll add another 15. So 30 yards in penalties assessed to Lumpkin County. Surprised they didn't kick him out for that one. First down, Dawson County comes from the 25 all the way down to the Lumpkin 45 that quick. This may be getting into Lumpkin mentally. Some turn like this, the Dawson County fans get behind the Tigers. They break the huddle for their first possession of the second half.
Of course, after that big score for Lumpkin County, the momentum's back to Dawson County.
Split to the left is Keeney. Stack eye behind Edwards. Look, Edwards with a keeper trying to get around the corner. Turns the corner. He's got first down yardage out of bounds at the stick.
Fumble-rooski.
Fumble-rooski. Nobody caught it. Nobody caught it except Bill Wilson. Yes, we score on this thing. Touchdown, Dan Fowler. The Rooski has worked. It has put an exclamation point on this game. I thought, boy, Edwards is really running that one to a T out of bounds.
They keep getting better as we go along. They ran that one from at East Hall, 72 yards, and Fowler did that, and now he goes 45 yards for the fumble-rooski.
And the thing was, Dawson County keeping the clock in their mind. They walked the final 2 or 3 yards in just to eat the clock up. Great call that time. Nobody was expecting that one.
Bit by the
officials are coming back out. They're going to penalize Dawson County for something. They're going to back them up.
5 yards.
5 yards. They're calling the fumble-rooski back. I'm not sure what's going on down there.
We can't call the... What's the call here?
I don't know. They're pointing up toward the press box.
We didn't make any call here.
They're saying the official missed it, I bet. Coach Fleming is in the lead official's face right now. They've marked the ball at the 10.
Okay.
Not sure what's going on.
That's a touchdown, isn't it?
Is it a score? Ball was at the 10 at the inadvertent whistle. Once again, the officials have missed this thing. They've missed it twice this year. Yeah, the officials are notified that we're running it with a signal. So it's not sure if it's a touchdown or not. First and goal at the 10 for Dawson County. Man, what a turn of events. Officials can't keep up with this. They missed it at Oglethorpe. So they broke the second down marker when Benji run out of bounds over there. It's bent. They took out the guys that are trying to get a ruling on this. We'll listen to the PA announcer. First and goal for the Tigers at the 10, so Lumpkin County escaped on that one. So Dawson County looks, they give it to Shelt. Shelt works off the right side, works back inside the 10. Boy, if we don't get this score, that may come back to haunt us. Got to get it in this time.
As you mentioned, that's the second time this year an inadvertent whistle has called back that play. And Coach Fleming is living it on the Tigers sideline. 9:06 to go here in the third quarter. Tigers tied 21-21 with the Indians.
Second down at the 8. Split to the left. Dawson County looks. Benji rolls left. Flips it out in the end zone. Levi, great catch. Levi-Walls diving. He stretched out as far as his body would stretch to catch that one. And then some. Benji Edwards just floated in there. Levi launched wide open in the end zone for the score at 8:50. 27-21.
And St. Louis again, I tell you what, Levi-Walls dives in the end zone for the touchdown pass. It's an 8-yarder. Tigers lead this thing 27-21. 8:50 to go, and here's Cunningham to attack the PAT.
Snap, a little high, kicks up, floats it up, inside the upright. Good. Dawson County up 27-21. When you go to the polls on November 7, think about maintaining the high quality of life we have in Dawson County. If that is one of your priorities, then you'll want to cast your vote for Bruce Royds, District 2 Commissioner. Bruce Royds is a longtime supporter and sponsor of youth athletics in Dawson County. Bruce Royds believes in building our youth's confidence and leadership through park and rec programs, preparing our youth to lead Dawson County. Remember, Bruce Royds for District 2 Commissioner.
That was a 45-yard drive, and an inadvertent whistle called back the Bubble-Rooski run by Dan Fowler. Actually called him out of bounds at the 10-yard line, so it was first and goal Dawson County from the 10. That 8-yard touchdown pass to Levi-Walls, his second of the night, gets the Tigers ahead 28-21. Of course, Cunningham added the PAT. Dawson County leads it 28-21, 8:50 to go in the third quarter.
What a game. You wouldn't expect any less from Dawson Lumpkin. This game has been decided by 1 point or less on so many occasions. I think it's 11, 9 or 11. It's been tied twice. The last 20 years, it's 9, 9, and 2. Carter's kick is up. It's floating. It's going to be taken by Richardson. Kicks off his foot at the 10, working into the crowd, working, holding the ball. Takes it up over the 25, up close to the 27. Looking over at the yardstick, it's bent. So just so they get the chain down at the right spot. Burton and his offense will come in with the explosive Gabe Jackson in the backfield. 8:44 remaining in the third quarter. Hello to everyone across Northeast Georgia who's listening to this game live on Channel 4. Alltel, the power to simplify. A sweep left or right to Jackson. Jackson falls down, and right there to defend is Michael Bowen. Gets the clock running. Moving at 8:30. What a barn burner. This thing will be definitely enjoyed, as the VCRs will be clicking next week to save this one. Second down 11. Burton looks, keeps it, goes off center, breaks up, close to maybe about 4 yards short of the first down. He goes off center, fakes it inside to Richardson. Lumpkin's getting 4 or 5 on each carry, unless there's a broken play.
A 7-yard gain for Burton. It'll be third down and call it a long 4 to go. Big stand right here if the Tiger defense can hold, but look for Jackson here.
Case breaks the huddle for Lumpkin County. Burton moves up. Craft out to the left. Pro set in the backfield. Dawson County nearly jumps, gets back. Trying to draw Dawson County off. They go to Richardson. He breaks. Close. Yes, he does. Gets the first down up and over the 40. Just powering it up. They worked the clock all the way down as long as they could, hoping to draw Dawson County off, and they just power it between that guard and tackle on the right side to Richardson.
They did the long count there, try to draw the Tigers off sides, but they stayed put. But Richardson just driving, getting the first down. 1st and 10, Lumpkin County at about the 40-yard line. 7:17 to go here in the 3rd quarter.
You've got a barn burner going on here. Same set, except they got the wing over on the left side. They sweep to Jackson. Dawson County gets in there. Breaks 1 second. No, Dawson County takes him down. Bowen right there defending. Edwards coming up, pinching him in. Loss on the play.
Bowen Edwards right there on the play. Edwards pursuing. Here comes Bowen on the other side. Knocks him down for a loss. 2nd down and 14 to go for a 1st down.
Quickness got that loss on the play. 2nd down, 14. And they're 1 heartbeat away from another score with G.Jackson, as described last week by Charles Duncan in the Banks County game. Long count. Look, they go to Jackson in the backfield. Robert Tucker takes him down from the middle linebacker spot for yet another loss.
Robert Tucker told me last night at that dinner, he said that he's going to try to stop Jackson any way he can in Richardson. He just stopped Jackson there for a big loss. 3rd down, about 18, 19 to go. Tiger defense holding strong here on this drive. After the 1st down by Richardson, it's now 3rd and about 3rd and 20 to go. Tigers up 28-21.
Passing situation. Kraft dragging him across the middle. Good coverage. They float it down out of bounds. Dawson County holds. Big defensive stand that time by the Tigers. And listen to the bells.
Tigers hold here. It's going to be 4th and 20 to go, Tim. And it's going to be key for Dawson County to get in the end zone.
So Lumpkin County, this will be the first time that Burton's had to punt tonight. Patrick Reinhardt standing back on his 47. Flag on the play.
It's going to be...
I'm not sure if this is lining up or what. They're now appointed a Lumpkin County player, so this will back them up another nickel. Man, what a game. We all knew it was going to be this way. I wish I took the bear to keep my heart beating on this one. Back them up 5. Lumpkin County's been hit with a lot of penalties. Dawson County's had penalties in critical situations. I want to say hello to my cousin, Larry Wilson Waters, who is, has a battle, and our prayers go out with Lori, and good luck to you, Lori. Hello. High snap to Burton. Dawson County, no pressure. It's floating off the left. Dawson County better get away from this one. Bounces at midfield. Lumpkin downs it at the 47. Big scoring opportunity for Dawson County right here. As the bells and the shakers and the noise makers get to rattling over here. You can hear them in the background. Dawson County 1st and 10, close to midfield. Working the clock. They drive it into the middle with Strickland. I'd nearly run that fumble risky again. Just to say, take that.
Maybe a little deeper here. Of course, we are in Indian territory. 2nd down, about 6 to go. I tell you what, I might do the same thing, Tim.
I don't ever play until they defend it. Look at, we have our cop down in the end zone protecting the goalpost.
We got 3 Georgia State Patrolman cars over there in the far end zone, too.
2nd 7. They go to Strickland. We're just working the clock here. We need to get some points on the board. 3rd down. What about this? Cops in the end zones. In Dawsonville, folks, it's packed tighter than a summertime dog tick in Sandy Wall Stadium here. I hope they got a count. I don't know if they can get a count up here to us of the total attendance. I'm sure Mr. Boyd will be announcing that. Split out to the right, man in the slot. 2 in the backfield. Edwards with a snap count. They jump.
Yes.
And we draw them off sides. Tommy Edwards with just such a meticulous play calling. I'm sorry, Benji Edwards. I keep saying Tommy Edwards, but it's Benji. Bo slaps me every time I say that.
He plays so much like Benji, or Tommy.
There you go. First down and 10 for Dawson County. I want to thank Grady Turner up here in the press box for his support, providing logistic support for us and analysis. Turner and another alumni like Bo and myself of this Tiger program, we're just proud to see Dawson County playing like this. Grady on one of them teams that went 8-1-1 we talked about in the pregame show. First down and 10. Go to Strickland. No, Edwards keeps it. Lays it down for about a 4-yard gain.
Edwards dives forward. Edwards keeps moving. He's second down, about 5-6 to go.
Clock moving, 3:46. Dawson County working the clock and working it.
If anybody can, it's this Tiger offense.
Lumpkin County moves it fast. We take our time. Lumpkin's defense has been out there all night long. That's got to be wearing on them. Second down, 5.5. Benji looks, goes to his fullback. Fullback, he had 4 or 5, and he kept driving. He gained maybe 3. He had 4, and they just drug him back. They do give him forward progress to the 33. Brings up third down. Not in field goal range yet. We were nailing them from the 5, coming up short from the 40-yard line. Third down, big play right here. Split to the right. High backfield. Edwards with the count. Looks, options back to Shelt. Shelt looks, works, got the first down yardage, spins with a hit and just rolls in the air for first down yardage inside the 30.
County barely got around that right side, but he did for a first down. First and 10, Tigers inside the 30-yard line of Lumpkin County. Tigers knocking on the door again. I tell you what, Tim, a 2-touchdown lead sure would be good right now with Gabe Jackson in that backfield.
.237 in the third. First and 10 at the 29. Slot left is Duncan. Keeney is on the line at the split. 2 in the backfield behind Edwards. Look, keeper. No, keeper by Strickland just powering up in there. Dawson County just keeps moving the thing.
Strickland gain of about 4 yards. Second down and 6 to go here. 2:09 and ticking in this third quarter. Run clock run.
Second down, 7. 1:59. Both teams have scored once here in this quarter. Lumpkin County went for a 2-point conversion to make it a 7-point difference. 28-21. Bobbled handoff, but Strickland pulls it back in for third down and short. 3 to go. Dawson County needing 7 in this rivalry. That is a showdown for first. Lumpkin wins. They're in first place. Dawson goes to 4th. Dawson wins. They're in sole possession as they would only tiebreaker with Lumpkin GAC. All would have identical records with 1 loss. Lumpkin would be in second. The GAC game is going to be big at the end of the year. Edwards looks, drops, slips down. It's going to bring up 4th down. Do you go for it, Bo?
You're in Indian territory. You're on inside the 25-yard line. Tim, it's 4th. Is it enough for a penalty? Would a penalty get us a first down? That's the question.
No, I don't think it would. It's just very short. So Dawson County's going to get it up there. They may call a timeout if they don't get them to jump. They could try a long field goal. That would be a 24th, be about a 40-yarder. 4th down, Dawson going for it. They shift Levi to the left. Slot man, one close in, another one in the gap. They shift Duncan back.
We got a penalty.
We got a penalty.
Oh, nice. Yes, delay.
Delay a game, Dawson County. We'll back them up 5. Not sure if they'll punt or go for it. What do you do here? That makes it a 37-yard field goal.
Offense staying on the field.
But it stopped the clock at 18 seconds.
I say go for it as good as a punt. You know, if we go for it here, get stopped, it's just as good as a punt.
May give them some momentum either way, but Dawson's going to go for it. 4th and 10.5, so that penalty would not have got them the first down. Conservative set of play calling so far. Donnie, 4th down and 10 at the 29. Edwards looks, rolls back to the left, looks, good protection, floats it downfield, in traffic, Strickland. He got it! Touchdown between two guys! Between two guys! Whoa! Whoa! What a play! Man, alive! I'm glad you got that on video. Holy smokes! Tommy floated it up in there. He had people in front and back up. How did he come out of there with that thing?
He pulled it away from the Lumpkin County defender or something. Cliff Strickland with a diving catch. How in the world? Touchdown. Tigers up by 2 scores. Man, what a game. Man, what a game.
5 seconds remaining on the 3rd quarter clock. We have had some touchdown catches tonight. Cunningham with the PAT is up. It is good. Dawson County up 35-21. What an exciting drive. Get a couple of our sponsors in here. J&J Grading and Hauling is your contact for all types of grading or delivery of sand, gravel, and fill dirt. Whatever you need to be moved or hauled, call Jimmy Hamby at 216-3521. Michael Hill is a seasoned veteran in the concrete business, and that's important when it comes to foundations for your home. Michael Hill is a phone call away for poured walls, slabs, foundations, driveways, and waterproofing. Hill Concrete Foundations and Hill Concrete Construction. 216-3424.
That 52-yard drive capped with that 30-yard touchdown pass. Man, a diving catch by Cliff Strickland.
That is the best catch I've ever seen here in the 2000s.
I cannot believe it. All 4 of us up here were screaming and hollering at that catch. Man, what a
And Tommy just threaded, he threaded the needle. I'm sorry, Benji threaded the needle. I'm going to write Benji on one of my cue cards up here.
Who would have believed it?
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Who would have believed it? I'm telling you guys, 35-21. I said 34-24. Lumpkin won't kick a field goal, that's for sure. They kick it up. Lumpkin takes it at the 4. That is Richardson working in the crowd. He eludes one guy, eludes another, coming sideline. Works, knocks out of bounds at the 32 was Carter, the kicker. Residential commercial concrete and commercial concrete is what Jerry Townley does best. Jerry Townley's experience in the concrete business shows in his work. Contact Jerry Townley at 216-3645. And don't forget to stop by Liberty Car Wash. Wash that vehicle or boat, put a shine on it. Conveniently located in the Liberty community on Highway 53. And that is the end of your 4th quarter. Dawson County with a 2-touchdown lead. 35-21 through 3 quarters. We've had 56 points on the board.
Tigers hold that 4 up on the hand is 4th quarter. Tigers looking in the stands for some cheers. And we're going to run down some more sponsors of this exciting football game. Tigers 31, Lumpkin 20. Tigers 35, Lumpkin 21.
United Community Bank of Lumpkin County invites you to enjoy the most valuable checking account in the country, Generations Gold. This account provides you and your family with money-saving discounts on travel, entertainment, and purchases at many local merchants. It's easy to join, and it's designated for all ages. Visit United Community Bank of Lumpkin County and take advantage of this value-packed checking account. Member FDIC. Call them at 864-8223 or 800-848-0406. Their locations are on Morrison Moore Parkway and Memorial Drive in Dahlonega. Back to action. Richardson breaks through with a big run like he does in the 4th quarter. Lumpkin down 2 scores.
Gain of about 10 yards on the carry to him. Is he going to be short? They're going to call for a measurement here.
As they bring out the measurements, I'm going to mention that Lumpkin County is recognized as one of the most desirable places for people to live. We must do all we can to preserve that quality of life that we enjoy as growth occurs. Please help us make a difference for Lumpkin County by voting Steve Gooch for County Commissioner on November 7th. Remember, Steve Gooch for Lumpkin County Commissioner.
1st down and 10 for Lumpkin County. Richardson got just enough on that carry to get a first down. So it'd be 1st and 10 from about their own 46-yard line. 46, I'm sorry.
Burton looks. He sweeps over to Jackson, trying to get outside. Dawson defends on that one. They can knock Jackson down for a loss. I also want to mention another candidate in Lumpkin County for probate judge. Michael Chastain is looking for your vote for probate judge in Lumpkin County on November 7th. Remember, when you go to the polls, vote Michael Chastain, probate judge.
You know, Tim, I think the Tiger defense has got Gabriel Jackson down. They know he's going to come to one side or the other. And the Tiger defense and secondary is just getting in there stopping Jackson. That's a loss for 2 yards.
2nd and 12. Burton looks, keeps the ball, works off the right side, works. Lumpkin County's got a good program. Burton has been there. I remember when he come in and started as a sophomore in that first game, actually come in relief during his sophomore year. Brings up 3rd down and 7. Lumpkin County had a tough game against Dawson County. Burton stepped in and just took control, and he's been at the helm ever since.
It's a big stop here for the Tigers if they can. 3rd down and 7 to go. Here we go.
10-22. The noise is shaking beyond us. They sweep to Jackson. Looking, Dawson County looks. They get out. They get a great block by Richardson. Nearly a block in the back. Gabe goes down the sideline, and he does not step out of bounds. Touchdown, Gabe Jackson. One heartbeat away. Lumpkin County can score. Brings this thing to a 35-27 game.
Jackson just got around the outside and scored. 55-yarder.
10:07. What a game we have going on here. Burton to try the extra point. Rolls it back there. They get the kick up. Does he get it in? It goes wide right. No good. Remains 35-27.
On November 7th, Dawson County will go to the polls to elect a new commission chairman. Cecil Bennett is a lifelong citizen of Dawson County who understands the challenges of growth. Cecil Bennett served 7 of the 13 years on Dawson County School Board as the chairman and was elected to the first Board of Commissioners in Dawson County in 1996. Cecil supports and always has supported public safety in Dawson County. He was one of the charter members of the Dawson County Fire Department, #2 in the Liberty community. Vote for experience, knowledge, and family values. Vote Cecil Bennett for Commission Chairman, Dawson County. Vote for experience, knowledge, and family values. That's Cecil Bennett, County Commission Chair.
Friends, if you need a castle without any hassle or a nice new pad, just respond to this ad. Call Del Connor Construction Company, builder of affordable homes since 1971. Call Del at 216-HOME or 706-AOK-PLAN. That's Del Connor Construction, builder of affordable homes since 1971. And Burton's going to tee this thing up. Kick is up. It's going to be taken up short by Henson. He fakes a handoff. He looks. Lumpkin County's defending him well, but Henson breaks loose. He works, he jukes, inside the 25, back against traffic to the 30, and they bring him down at the 29. Lumpkin County had 3 guys on top of Henson at the 10. He worked, he juked them, he moved, he cut back on the inside. Maybe if he stayed on the outside, he could have seen that big paw in the end.
9:56 to go here in this 4th quarter. We know this Tiger offense can eat some time, but can they eat 9:56 off?
If they score, it really doesn't matter that much if they can score, but Dawson County would have to score on a sustained drive. Dawson County has momentum. Lumpkin County just scored. They go to Shelt. Shelt works. He breaks up over the 40-yard line for a first down. Gets the clock moving, but they'll stop it to move the chains. What an offensive game. I said it was going to be explosive.
The first down. Townley with that explosive run for 10 yards, 10, 11 yards. That gives them first down on their own 40. 9:44 to go in the game.
Clock is moving. Edwards up, taking his time. And he gets the signal to start the call as Coach Fleming watches the clock. Looks, he gives to Strickland. Strickland works. Had a hole there quickly, and they just shut it down on him. Be a 2nd down and about 9.
That tackle didn't look good. He gets up, though.
They hit him hard. He The sophomore works back to the huddle. They give him 2, maybe 2.
Looked like he got twisted off which way in the other.
Second down, but the clock is moving for the Tigers at 9 minutes to go in this game.
Whatever that is. 35-27.
There'll be some more scores here tonight, you know it. Long count. They give it to Strickland once again. He gets maybe 5-6. Is going to bring up third down and move the ball back to the 46. They've got to get to the 50, so it's third down 4. Now they're supposed to put the ball marker at the front of the ball or the back of the ball. They're putting it at the back of the ball right now. Third down, Lumpkin County fans come to their feet. Long count by Dawson County. Give it to Shelton. No, Benji keeps it and he falls down. Dawson County will have to punt this one away.
For some reason, Benji's slipping coming out of that backfield, so it'll be 4th down and 5. Go.
Loss on the play of about 1. 4th down 5, punting situation. Lee will come in for Lumpkin County. He fumbled one earlier tonight. Ethan Henson, Lumpkin County is going to bring about 7. Skips it back there, punts up, gets it off, is going to roll to the sideline, and roll inside the 20 to about the 17. Ethan did a good job of scooping up a rolling snout back there. 7:32 and we're not done yet. Elect Lori Clark for your Republican candidate for the District 4 Commission seat in Dawson County. Lori Clark, a newcomer to the political scene in Dawson County, will bring fresh new ideals into the county commission. Remember, Lori Clark, Republican candidate for District 4 Commissioner, Dawson County.
Here we go, Tiger defense. 7:32 to go in the game. 35-27. Tigers lead this thing.
Lumpkin County's defense held the Tigers that time. Lumpkin County's Burton keeps it. He breaks. He splits 2, and he's tripped up for a first down going off the end. We're keying off Jackson. Burton just works down the end and goes off the end. 35-27.
Lumpkin opens up with that big 15-yard run by Burton. Burton doing a good job coming back in that quarterback position. Tiger defense has got a hold.
Benji comes out with a hurt ankle. That may be what happened. They're going to try to get some tape on that quick, as Shelton, I guess, will come in. They give it to a fullback. They stop him dead to rights after maybe 1 yard gain, if anything. That is Richardson. Second down 8. Big defensive stand needed by Dawson County. 6:50. Clock is running. It's going to come down to a last possession. No flag. I thought Dawson County jumped to get it to Jackson. Dawson County's right hard. Defends well on that. Shakes off a block by Big Richardson. Tackles Jackson at the 39. They're going to be third down 5. Big third down play for Dawson County. Who do you look for? I look for Jackson.
I look for Jackson too, possibly Burton coming out from that quarterback sneak. He's done it all night. Let's see if he does it again.
You got to cover the bases. It's third down, long 5, maybe 6.
Stop would be key right here for the Tiger defense to bring up 4th down. Let's see what happens.
Shift the power to the left, the tight end and the T-back. They sweep to Jackson. Dawson County breaks in. They got Jackson. No, he picks up. Dawson County defends well. The ball is bounced around. Dawson County's got a fumble. Ethan Henson picked it up. He's working into the crowd. Ethan Henson has come through again. The 10th grader with football in his blood. His dad played here. His uncle Mike Henson, his dad Lanny Henson. Man, the kid, when you need a defensive play, he's right there. Dawson County's defense just stripped it away from Jackson and breathed new life into this Tiger sideline. I felt some sighs over here when we couldn't get anything going on those last set of downs. But another Lumpkin turnover. We scored on the last 2, 5:46, 35-27.
Got to get a score here, Tim.
They go to Duncan. Duncan works. He just pulls away. Sometimes it looks like he's got Gumby legs when he stretches them in there. He picks up 3 or 4, but most importantly for Dawson County, clock moving at 5.5. Second down, 6.
That was huge. Huge. That could be the play of the game, Tim, the play of the game. 5:25 and ticking here in this fourth quarter. Tigers knocking on the door of Lumpkin County after the fumble recovered by Henson.
5:18. They're watching Coach Fleming to start the count. Second down, 6. Quickly, they go to Shell. Shell works, spins. He's got close to first down yardage. Before you knew it, he had 5 yards. Looks like a Tiger first down. Yes, it is. The biggest game ever at Sandy Walls Memorial Stadium is amongst us here.
Could be the biggest crowd ever. The question is, if we win, are the goalposts coming down?
I heard some of the parents saying, I'll help put them back up. They tore them down at West Hall last week. Cops are around it. I'll donate a bag of concrete.
I'll donate one, too.
First down, 10, clock moving. Dawson County gives it to Strickland, just driving up in there with those legs. You know, you sort of want to keep it out of Lumpkin County's hands. You don't want to score too quick.
Watch Coach Fleming over on the sideline. He's got his stopwatch. He's telling Benji when to start the snap count.
He's watching the official. Now he starts his clock.
Tiger
Second
offense.
down, 6.
Taking their time getting up to the line. And watch Benji. He'll look over here to the sideline to Coach Fleming. See, there he goes.
And he knows how many seconds he's got when he starts that.
Coach Fleming's hands on the sideline now. Let's see. When he drops it, Benji's going to start. Now he's going to start the snap count.
4:05. Look. Go to the tailback. Duncan, he breaks. He spins, and they pick him up inside the 20, about the 16.
Duncan stopped by Burton on the carry, but Duncan just exploded through that offensive line and the defensive front of Lumpkin County to pick up positive yardage and moving down the field closer to pay dirt for Dawson County.
Third down, 1. A long one. 3:37. Anticipation. Man, we've waited all week for this thing. I've been antsy just thinking about it. 3:29.
Still doing the count on the sideline.
Benji sneaks. He's got it. Yes. First down. That gives a new set of downs for the Tigers, and the clock keeps moving.
Just how disciplined this Tiger offense is, Tim. They're watching their head, their commander on the field, Coach Fleming. He's holding his hand in the air to tell Benji when to start the snap count. The offensive line is staying set, and boom, 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 boom. They're eating yardage up like everything.
That invincible line of Dawson County of Burt Hill, Hamby, Fowler, and Jackson. Levi, the tight end. Edwards with the snap count, stack guy. No, 2 guys behind him. 1 man in the slot. They go to Strickland. He just powers in there for more yards down inside the 10, close to the 6.
Strickland took a hit on that. He stayed down for a few minutes, finally gets back up. But Strickland getting the hard yards tonight for Dawson County. Bring up second down to go.
On the radio, we'll wrap this thing up quickly. Recapping the game and our sponsors. TV audience, stay tuned for an extended post-game show. We'll try to get down on the field and get some coaches' comments. 35-27, Dawson County. 2:25 on the game clock. And we waited too long.
What's the call here? The flag. There is a penalty flag. He's pointing to Dawson County, so it's against them.
Offsides. In the neutral zone.
That's second down, 11 to go. Tim, second and 11, 2:22. Now the clock will start. 35-27. Clock ticking down. The Tiger offense has 2 downs to try to get in the end zone. Actually 3.
Second down, 11. Dawson County comes up to the line. They will probably run it on in. They shift Levi to the tight right. Levi has 2 touchdown catches. Strickland with a miraculous catch. You roll back, looking. They flip it down to Shell. Shell's got it at the 5. He's got it in. Out of bounds at no touchdown. Oh. Touchdown, Dawson County.
That was a late call by the referee down here the side, Judge. He called the touchdown. Townley caught the ball, dove across the line. Touchdown, Tigers. Let's see now. They haven't put it on the scoreboard officially yet.
He did signal.
Yes.
111 seconds on the game clock. Will the Dawson County fans enjoy watching this next weekend, or next week on Teleview Channel 4? Our engineer and lead all tales dude, John Moon, doing a great job coming down doing engineering support all year. The extra point is good. Dawson County leads it 42-27, 111 seconds. Who would have thought it? 69 points. Concord Baptist Church, the family place, will have a new and exciting Sunday school class starting November 5th. The Coach's Corner. This Sunday school class is targeted for high school athletes and the challenges they may face. Come out and visit the Coach's Corner at Concord Baptist Church. And for our live audience, Dickie Clark, former UGA defensive end, will be speaking at Concord at the 11 o'clock service this week to the FCA, as it is FCA Day at Concord.
After the fumble recovery by Henson, he returned to about 7 or 8 yards, set him up on Indian 35-yard line. The 8 o'clock, 4 minutes of the clock. It's 1:51 to go. That 11-yard touchdown pass to Townley with 1:51 to go. The PAT was good by Cunningham. Dawson County leads this thing by 2 touchdowns, 42-27. What a game. What a game. We've got fans leaving here, but I don't know if I'd leave.
I'd stay here
for the party. That could be Lumpkin County fans.
We heard that Banks County game last week. Dawson County fans are not leaving.
No, they're not. They're staying put at the very end of this game. 1:51 to go.
A win will put Dawson County for the first time ever in sole possession of first place in a region this late in the season. They go to Good in the middle, working up a wedge. The clock moving at 105 seconds. Clock stops, they'll set the change. The Tiger defense comes out on the field. Betty Turner, with more than 30 years of education, business, and community service under her belt, is more qualified for the Dawson County Board of Education District Post 2. Before retiring in the year 2000, Turner served as Dawson County Democratic Chairwoman. She also taught in Gainesville and the Dawson County school systems. Betty Turner, hard worker, dedicated, and responsible. Vote Betty Turner. It's your vote. It's your privilege and responsibility to vote. They go to Kraft on a little trick play. They got picked up big yardage against Wyoming. Bumble on the ground. Let's see who's got it.
67 recovery for Lumpkin County.
96 seconds. Lumpkin County has the ball. Time is running nil on Lumpkin County. 90 seconds. The ball is second down and 1. Lumpkin breaks the huddle. 80 seconds. 42-27. Folks in Dawsonville at the pool room, get around the square because this Tiger team will take a trip around the square. Burton drops back, looks, pitches it out to David Richardson. Tackled him.
Flag.
And they got a flag, the late hit on it after he went down. Stops the clock with 64 seconds.
Tripped up. Yeah. He tripped him up over there. Reinhardt tripped him up, and then a Tiger defender coming and hit him late, and they got him on that. So that'll be a 1st and 10.
15-yarder tacked on that. So it's a critical penalty for the Tigers. Puts Lumpkin at the 41 of Dawson County. Clock stopped. The fans are standing on our side. Lumpkin County fans are watching. Time run out on them. 60, 59, 58. Man in motion. Burton looks, sweeps to Jackson. Dawson County gets out on Jackson. He gets back and got a block on the back. We tackle him out of bounds at the 27. Block in the back will bring it back. 48 seconds.
Time running down. Yes, it is. It's going to be against Lumpkin County. The ball coming back, folks. 48 seconds to go here.
This has been a great ball game.
It sure has.
Both sides. Quality football being played here. Man, who would have ever thought these two teams would be playing for first place in Region 8AA? These two teams always met at the first game of the season in hopes of getting that one victory, as victories come few and far between for both these programs. Jeff Fleming turned this Dawson County program around last year, taking them to state. This year, Coach Hoblitzel turns this Lumpkin County program around. 48 seconds, first down, 20, let's call it 18. Lumpkin County with Kraft out to the right. T-back man jump. Tight end, he'll back him up another nickel.
Lumpkin County now just waiting for the time to tick down. 48 seconds to go, 42-27, making some big mistakes.
Clock did not move. They'll back it up another 5. Thanks for tuning in on Alltel. The power to simplify. Looks like parents are they're getting ready to go down on the field. Will the goalpost go or not? I don't know.
It's going to be
we out of respect, we ought to just go touch them. First down, 23. Man in motion. Burton looks. Fakes to Jackson, dropping back, trying to swing somebody out. Deep downfield. Dawson County tips it out. Great play. Flag called on Dawson County, knocking down Richardson, but I thought he was diving for it. 41 seconds on the clock.
Got to bring him back up to what, first down?
Bring up a first down. Look at
You going to bring it back? What's the deal?
They marked this one from the possession.
It looked like Shelton got up over the top and knocked the ball down.
That's what I thought. Not sure. We're talking to... No, it's going against Lumpkin County.
I wonder what that's going to be. Defensive pass interference?
Offensive pass interference.
Offensive pass interference.
Let's see the call.
Yes.
Pushing off.
No, we called it on us.
From the point, that type pass interference is called from the possession, probably be an automatic first down. 15, first down. Yep. They'll respot it, automatic first down. So the ball is at the 37 with 41 seconds. I thought Shelton got up in the air and knocked that one down. Parents are just crowding onto the field. Not on the field, but into the stands to go down on the field. Burton drops back. Quick pass over to Jackson, out of bounds. Second down, 10, 38 seconds. They're wanting to get on the field in Dawson County. What a game, both teams. These teams have just turned the programs around 180 degrees. Respect to Lumpkin and Dawson County. You got Jackson split out wide to the left, Kraft to the right. T-back, dropping back, Burton looking. Downfield, Jackson in the middle, pressure from Dawson County. A little push in the back. Burton working through the traffic, 30 seconds. Looks, Dawson County tackles him after a first down, 25 seconds. Stops the clock. Lumpkin will move the ball. Do they call time?
25 seconds.
Timeout, Lumpkin County. Got a situation where you need cleaning supplies that the professionals use? If so, that source is closer than you thought with Dahlonega Janitorial Supply. Bertha and Melvin Murphy have stocked a complete line of janitorial supplies and equipment to meet that need. Everything from cleaning chemicals to brooms, mops, and brushes. A complete line of paper products, carpet cleaning products and machines, industrial strength vacuums. All supported by a complete line of parts and accessories. All right here in Dahlonega. It's also time to winterize your pool and see Dahlonega Janitorial Supply for your line of premium grade pool products. It's Dahlonega Janitorial Supply, 868 Highway 52 East in Dahlonega.
First and 10, Lumpkin County, Tim. You know, if Lumpkin can get a quick score here, that they did the onside kick. You know they'll kick the ball onside if they get a score here, but 25 seconds ago, Dawson County up by 2 touchdowns, 42-27.
Burton dropping back, looking. You want to see Jackson there, tries to float it into the corner. Jackson, Benji intercepts it in the end zone. He runs it out. That'll be your ball game. He's at the 20. He gets hit. First down, 10, Dawson County. Dawson County can run this one out.
Yes, Dawson County.
Quickly, we want to recognize a couple lads here. Elect Randy Chester, District 19 House of Representatives. Also want to recognize Clint Smith, Republican candidate for District House 19. Don Roberts, County Commissioner candidate. Back to We the People. Also Charlie Ridley, Commissioner candidate for Lumpkin County. Paul Payne for Chief Magistrate Judge. Billy Carlisle for Sheriff of Dawson County. And Julie Hughes-Nix for County Commissioner. Clock gets to running. 10 seconds on the clock.
And the crowd
is going crazy. It is 3, 2, 1. Dawson County is in first place.
Who would have believed it, folks? Dawson County in first place. And Region 8 AA, folks, And I tell you what, it was a hard-fought battle here tonight, 42-27, your final.
Recap the scoring drive real quickly. I don't know if Charles has got it or Bo's got it or somebody as they wrap it up down the field. It's been a great night. If you're listening live, remember, tune in on Alltel Channel 4 for a replay of this thing on Thursday, 7 o'clock.
Recap your scoring drives. Tigers scored first, 7:17 to go. Edwards 5-yard run. Cunningham kick was good, 7-0. Dawson County, LC. Lumpkin County comes back. D.Richardson, 95-yard kickoff return. Ties the ball game at 7 apiece. Dawson County then comes right back. 18-yard run by D.Duncan. The Cunningham kick good, 14-7 Dawson County. But Lumpkin County would answer right back in the second quarter. Jackson, a 6-yard run. But the PAT was no good. That was key. Your score, 14-13. Then Dawson County would come right back. Walls, a 7-yard pass from Edwards, 21-13. And that's where we would be. Well, check that. Lumpkin County would come back, tie the game. A 63-yard run by Jackson. Tied the game at 21-21 off the Burton 2-point conversion. Then Dawson County, Walls, another 7-yard pass from Edwards, 28-21. Cunningham kick, good. Dawson County, again, 2 scores here. Strickland, 29-yard diving pass from Edwards, possibly the play of the game there. He dove in the end zone for that catch, put him up 35-21. Lumpkin County, of course, comes back, scores. Jackson, a 53-yard touchdown run, 35-27. PAT, no good. But Dawson County would strike again for one last time to put the final nail in the coffin. Townley, 11-yard pass from Edwards, put him up 42-27, and the interception by Edwards sealed the ball game. Tigers win this one, 42-27, Tim.
TV audience, stay tuned for extended post-game coverage. We're going to wrap it up here. Thanks to all of our sponsors, Goodson Pharmacy, Dawson Learning Center, Bruce Roach for County Commissioner, District 2, J&J Grading and Hauling, Hill Concrete Foundations and Construction, Jerry Townley Concrete, and Liberty Car Wash, United Community Bank of Lumpkin County, Cecil Bennett for Commission Chairman, Del Connor Construction, Lori Clark for District 2 Commission, District 4 Commission, Dawson County rather, Concord Baptist Church, Betty Turner for Board of Education, District 2, Dahlonega Janitorial Supply, Randy Chester for District House Seat 19, Clint Smith for District House Seat 19, Don Roberts for County Commissioner Chairman, County Commissioner Chairman, Steve Gooch for Lumpkin County Commissioner, Michael Chastain for Probate Judge, Lumpkin County, Charlie Ridley for Lumpkin County Commissioner, Paul Payne for Chief Magistrate Judge, Dawson County, Billy Carlisle for Sheriff, Dawson County, Julie Hughes Nex for District 4, Dawson County Commission, and also Alltel, the power to simplify. Radio audience, for Bo Wilson, our halftime host, Charles Duncan, our cameraman, John Moon, I'm Tim Whitmire. Until next time, so long.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Goodson post-game show, where Dawson County is victorious tonight, 42-27. I said 35-24. Coach Fleming said they're not going to score that many, but it was an exciting game, Coach, and all I can say is the Tigers are in sole possession of first place in Region 8 AA. How does that feel, Coach?
That feels great. Tim, that's what we wanted. You know, we keep saying to be the best, we had to beat the best. And, you know, tonight they were the best coming in. And for us to have a chance to be number one, we had to beat them. And I'm proud of our kids. You know, it was a combination of offense and defense and special teams. We made some critical plays when we had to. And, you know, it's just proud. And I'm proud of our seniors. You need to talk to these people behind us because they've worked real hard since July to get us here. And they deserve a lot of it.
When was the turning point? I know Dawson County come down, got on the board first, they come back, you came firing back, but what was the key to the game?
I think late in the third and early in the fourth, you know, to get a 14-point advantage was real critical. We seemed like we kept going back and forth, seesaw within 7 or 6, and, you know, when we got ahead 14, we felt a little bit better, and we made some great plays offensively. Levi Walls made a great catch, and we might have got a little fortunate when, you know, Cliff made a great diving catch.
Yes, he did.
That may have been the turning point. That score there I really think was critical. But defense made some great stops late in the game. And, again, it's just a total team effort.
Of course, Coach, referring to that fourth down pass where Benji just sort of threaded the needle and Cliff reached his hands through the eye of the needle to pull that one out.
Well, he did. And you know, Cliff's got great hands and catches most things thrown towards him. It's just one of those things that worked out our way. And we're just proud and grateful to be ahead and come out on top in this great battle, great showdown.
And, of course, it always is with Lumpkin County, Dawson County, but we want to get the kids behind us in here. Coach, congratulations, and talk to you later. Let's see. Come on in here, Reinhardt. Patrick Reinhardt, number 10, big defensive guy, played tough defense all night long. How's it feel to be first place in the region, Patrick?
Great, man. I'm telling you, it's been a while since I could say we was number 1, but we are now.
You've been in a battle a lot of years with Lumpkin County. Is this one the sweetest?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Since I was 5, and this is the best one.
Of course, Patrick playing Park and Rec, and we've been battling Lumpkin County for years from the time we're put on that first pad. But congratulations, Patrick. Chris Farrell, I'm sorry, Chris Farrell, number 63. I don't get to call the linemen's names that much, so I have to look them up all the time. Chris, congratulations on a big win.
Thanks.
Your thought on a senior picking off Lumpkin for the last time for the big one?
The best feeling is just the way, you know, we always win, try to win.
All right, Terry Thomas, get in here. Terry with this appendage on his hand over here, even though Chris, I get your name right now. Terry broke his arm earlier. You come bouncing back, Terry.
I'm just glad to be back. Feels great to beat Lumpkin again.
As you said, again, how many times you beat him now?
4 times since I've been playing him.
Well, congratulations once again. Good luck as we advance on. Get in here, Zach Blair, big defensive guy, gets in here. You get in there. How'd it feel to get in there and hit some Lumpkin County guys?
Oh, it felt great. This is my first year and all, and I understand why everybody's doing it. It just pumps you up. It's great.
What do you think about Dawson County's future next few weeks?
Well, we got to keep on working hard, and if we do what we're supposed to do, all I see is good.
All right, congratulations. That's who we met us over here. Mr. Keeney, John Keeney, man. You had us scared a few weeks ago down at East Hall. Had John scared. You come bouncing back. How's it feel to be back out here full strength?
I'll tell you what, it's amazing. I mean, look at that scoreboard. If I don't tell you, if your blood wasn't pumping this week, it's, I don't know, you're not a football fan. You don't got blood. You don't got a heart pumping it, but, yeah, I just do whatever I can for the team, and tell you what, it's just great. It's great to beat Lumpkin County. So I've been here for 2 years, and I feel like I've been here all my life playing Lumpkin County, and it's just amazing.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Are you going to get in here?
Here, let me get Neil.
We're going to run over Bo for a couple right here. I want to get Nilson Bird in here. Neil, senior night, buddy. What was it like out there? It looks like you're kind of dirty. Took a bath in the grass. What was it like out there tonight in the wind?
I'd tell you, Bo, it's just great to be a Mighty Tiger. You know, at the beginning of the season, I looked at the schedule and it said Lumpkin County Senior Night, and I said, you know, they couldn't have picked a better night to be Senior Night. But, you know, it was more than just bragging rights this year. It's kind of like taking Georgia being in the national championship, if you know the truth about it. And it's just great. I love it.
Is this the sweetest win you've ever had here at Dawson County?
Probably. I'd have to say it is.
That's Nelson Burt right here. Did a good job tonight. Get Hustlers in here. Ian, tonight, you're a senior, you beat Lumpkin County. What's your feeling on that?
Oh, it's just great. I'm glad I'm out here. I wish I was out here earlier. Started a little late, but couldn't pick a better night to be playing Lumpkin. It's just great.
I know you had a huge task tonight chasing down Jackson, but y'all stopped him for a few losses there. He did get some big breaks, but the defense did his job.
He's a good guy. He can run, I'll tell you that. He is one fast guy. He's hard to chase down.
All right. See him. Thanks, Bo. Thanks, seniors. Congratulations. Don't stop here. You got 2 more games. I say let's finish this thing out 9-1. Somebody said go into the dome one step at a time. But, hey, it's been great. Once again, look at that, guys. 42-27. Dawson County is in first place by themselves in Region 8AA. It's been a great game. It's been an exciting game. We're proud to be here. I think there may be some cowbells that's waiting to ring in the background. Listen to this noisy crowd from Dawson County. Now you know what they mean when they say the 12th man. These guys kept GAC all disrupted, and I'm sure they impacted Lumpkin County a little bit tonight. It's been a great game. Tune in next week with our broadcast game of the week, White County versus Towns County. Also stay tuned as we will bring you the schedule for our postseason coverage, and I'm sure these guys are going to be there after tonight's win. For our engineer, John Moon, for our halftime specialist, Charles Duncan, my partner in crime, Bo Wilson, I'm Tim Whitmire. Until next time, so long.